Hi, good evening, sir. Hi, good evening, all.
Hello guys, can all of you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, we'll start in 2 minutes. Wait for other people to join. Say if you are practicing 1 or 2 questions on Leet Code every day, that's very good. How's everyone, guys? Sashwat is also doing the same. That is great. How many people joined? Can someone put it on the group that class has started? Guys, all of you can see the screen? Okay, guys, I think it's 5 minutes past 4, so let us get started. Okay, all good, everyone. So what were we doing in the previous class? I think we started our discussion with arrays, right? And we were looking at the basics of arrays, how arrays are stored, what is a referential array, what is a compact array, and what are the common operations on an array. Okay, and what is a lower level array implementation in terms of memory, why appending is O of one amortized, right? And why inserting, deleting, and popping operations behave the way they do. And then we talked about arrays being homogeneous, each memory cell being having a same size. And then we took that context and tried to understand how list in a Python works, right? So we understood that list in a Python is a referential array. It is storing the references of all the elements, and that is how we are able to store different types of elements in a list. We can store a dictionary also. We can store any object. We can store string, decimal, float, integer, boolean, whatever we want to store, because it does not store the primary data. It is storing the reference to the objects in the memory. Okay, and we took that context and we did a comparison of compact array and referential array. I think here I've moved, kept some points. So guys, did you understand about compact array and referential array? Referential array is a referential array cache friendly? It will not be, right? Okay. And in referential array, there will be a memory overhead. Do you guys agree with me? Why memory overhead? Why memory overhead? Because we have to, because we have to store, we have to refer to the actual memory where, because we are storing the actual data or primary data plus reference, correct? So for that reason, there is a memory overhead also. And that's why very often you will hear people saying that list in Python is not as fast, it is not as efficient as list in C. Okay. Now in Python by default, we are using a referential array, which is a Python list. Okay. But you will ask, sir, is there a compact array in Python? So yes, there is a compact array. You can use NumPy library. Okay. And there is an array module also. We don't use it very often, but there is an array module in Python also. Array module in Python will work very similar to how you will make an array in Java, where you will give number of elements you want to store and what is the data type, and according to that, it will allocate that memory. And whatever we have learned about compact array will hold true. All of you are following? Okay. And then we talked about this, why it is cache friendly, the proximity context, right? And then we were talking about backup, right? And this is where we concluded our last discussion. There's a small mistake I was making here. Okay. When I was talking about shallow copy, I was saying backup is equal to marks list. Okay, so actually backup is equal to marks list is not a shallow copy. If you want to do a shallow copy, you have to do like this. That's why I was getting very weird result. I was not paying attention. It is backup is equal to, you can do like this, marks list. You can do like this. This is a shallow copy. This will create new container, but with old references. Then you can ask that what is the meaning of this? If I do backup is equal to marks list, then what happens? Which I was doing last time. Okay, if I do this, then what happens? And this is shallow copy. This is shallow copy. You can do it like this, or you can also do it like this. Or you can also do it using copy. Okay, pay attention. This is a mistake that I was doing yesterday. This and this. These two are different things. Guys, please put yourself on the mute. Okay, guys, all of you are following it. Okay, I was writing this, but this is not a shallow copy. This is a shallow copy. This you have to keep in mind, what I was showing you yesterday. Okay, so now this is not a shallow copy. This here, that's why I did not include this page. I thought you might get confused. Okay, this is only assigning a new variable to same container. Okay, and what this will do, this will create a new container with old references. So if you remember, when we were talking about Python in the earlier classes, I told you that equality, this is an assignment operator. Okay, so this is only assigning a new variable name to whatever marks list is already holding. But if you do like this, then it creates a new container. You can do like this also, and you can do like this also. So that makes a shallow copy. Now, if this is shallow copy, then what is deep copy? Deep copy means create a new container and create new references also. New container plus new references. So this will recursively go inside every element of that list and create a copy of that. So that is a deep copy. So deep copy you have to, by default it will not be there. You have to import a module called copy. From there copy you have to do deep copy. Normally we don't do that. Okay. In our day-to-day working, we usually just create new container with old references. Now this, if you are creating a new container with old references, it does not make any difference if you are working with immutable objects. This is what I was showing you. Okay, but if they are mutable, then it becomes a problem. If you are making mutable, then it becomes a problem. Especially you will notice it when we will solve our graph related problems. Okay, when we are creating graph related problems, that time this will come into picture. I will re-emphasize what I am saying here. So there will be a certain way in which we will create the matrices where we want a copy of the same data in multiple rows. Don't worry about that now. We will discuss that when we will get to that point. Okay. So this example that I was giving you, this will happen not with marks like this, it will happen with marks like this.
So,
Guys, all of you are following? This part, anyone has any confusion, please ask me.
yes, I do have. So shallow copy is like a copy that reference will get changed.
सपोज आपके पास एक लिस्ट 1 है, ठीक है, लिस्ट 1 के पास है आपके 2, 3, 4 और 5, ठीक है। ये पाइथन में कैसे स्टोर होता है? एक्चुअली ये टू जो है वो पॉइंट करेगा एक मेमोरी एड्रेस को जहां पे 2 स्टोर्ड है, ये पॉइंट करेगा जहां पे 3 स्टोर्ड है, ये पॉइंट करेगा जहां पे 4 स्टोर्ड है, और ये पॉइंट करेगा जहां पे 5 स्टोर्ड है। एक्चुअली 5 यहाँ नहीं स्टोर्ड है, यहाँ पे सिर्फ उसका एड्रेस स्टोर्ड है, ठीक है। ये हो गया एक लिस्ट। इसको मैं क्या करता हूँ, यहाँ से इसको ऐसे डिलीट कर देता हूँ, इसको मैं ऐसे बना देता हूँ, ठीक है। अब जब आप लिस्ट 2 बनाओगे, जब हम लिस्ट 2 बनाएंगे और लिस्ट 2 को ऐसे बनाएंगे, लिस्ट ऑफ लिस्ट 1, यहां हम ऐसे बना सकते हैं कि लिस्ट 2 इज इक्वल टू लिस्ट 1 का सारा इंडेक्स, इस तरीके से, ठीक है। तब क्या पाइथन क्या करेगा? पाइथन एक लिस्ट 2 बनाएगा, एक नया कंटेनर बनाएगा, ठीक है। नया कंटेनर कैसा होगा? नया कंटेनर ऐसा होगा, ठीक है, नई मेमोरी लोकेशन पे, ये नए मेमोरी लोकेशन पे है, ठीक है। ये एक दूसरा लिस्ट है, ये एक पहला लिस्ट है, लेकिन इसमें जो रेफरेंस है, इसमें जो रेफरेंस है वो पहले वाला है, वो यहाँ को पॉइंट कर रहा है।
तो इस केस में अगर इवन दो हम लिस्ट वन में कोई चेंज, लिस्ट वन में 0 इंडेक्स पे कुछ चेंज करते हैं तो वो सेम चेंजेस
लिस्ट 2 में
रिफ्लेक्ट होंगे
रिफ्लेक्ट नहीं होगा। आपको याद है अगर पिछले क्लास में हम लोग जब कॉपी कर रहे थे तो वो चीज नहीं हो रहा था, ठीक है। तो ये क्या करेंगे इसको, ये देखो यहाँ पे अगर आप करोगे कि लिस्ट 2 का जो लास्ट एलिमेंट है उसको अगर आप 100 कर दोगे, ठीक है, तो क्या होगा? एक 100 का, यही बात मैं लास्ट टाइम भी कह रहा था, जो मैं लास्ट टाइम बता रहा था वो सब वैलिड है, बस ये चीज मैं मिस कर रहा था। ये 100 यहाँ आएगा, ठीक है, और जो लिस्ट 2 का जो लास्ट एलिमेंट है वो यहाँ ऐसे हो जाए, तो लिस्ट 1 जैसा का तैसा है और लिस्ट 2 चेंज हो गया।
बट सर लिस्ट वन में अगर लिस्ट -1, लिस्ट 2 में -1 इंडेक्स आपने देखा तो -1 पे जो 5 स्टोर्ड है
5 नहीं
मतलब
स्टोर्ड है, 5 का मेमोरी स्टोर्ड है।
अच्छा
अब 100 का मेमोरी स्टोर हो जाएगा।
तो ये डीप कॉपी है हमारा।
ये शैलो कॉपी है।
अच्छा,
शैलो कॉपी है। डीप कॉपी क्या होगा? डीप कॉपी क्या होगा? डीप कॉपी होगा कि अगर हम लिस्ट 1 हमने बनाया और हमने सपोज एक बनाया लिस्ट 3 इज इक्वल टू लिस्ट 1 डॉट, डीप कॉपी का सिंटैक्स मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है, बट आप मान लो कि डीप कॉपी ऑफ लिस्ट 1, सपोज ये ऐसा है, लिस्ट 3 सपोज। तो यहाँ पे क्या मैं बता, यहाँ पे एक चीज कंक्लूड कर लेते हैं। वी विल कंक्लूड वन थिंग हियर, दैट if there is immutable objects, then this does not pose any problem. Okay, because string, we are storing integers. String integers are non-mutable. So if we are changing list 2, there is no impact on list 1. Is this part clear? What happens here if there are immutable objects? Sorry, mutable object. This is immutable. But if there are mutable objects, then what will happen? So deep copy, let us discuss it after 2 minutes. Let us first do if there are mutable copies. Guys, is everyone following this, what I'm showing? If
So
suppose,
are you saying the deep copy is immutable?
no, right now I have not said anything about deep copy. Keep deep copy separate.
Okay, okay. Which one is immutable, sir?
This string, whatever I'm storing here, these integers 2, 3, 4, 5, these are immutable objects, right?
Correct. Yes.
Correct. So now
Yeah.
let me store some mutable objects. Suppose I'm creating
Hmm.
list 1 here. Okay. And list 1 is a list. And the reference that is stored here is also one list. Suppose 1 and 2. And here there is a reference called 3 and 4. And here there is a reference called 3. And here there is a reference called apple. This can be a list. All of you agree? This can be a list. And if I create a
yeah.
list 2, if I create a list 2, which is a shallow copy of list 1, okay, then what will happen? This will also create another memory location. And this will point here. And this will point here. This will point here. And this will point here. Now 3 is immutable. Apple is immutable. Okay. So if I do list 2 dot 2 is equal to 4. Okay. Then what will happen? We will create another memory location called 4 and assign this value here. So there is no problem. It is not impacting list 1. But if you try to mutate some mutable object, if you are saying that list 1 of 0 is equal to 100, if you are saying this, then what will happen? We will go to list 1 0 of 0, or you can say list 2. If you're making any change in list 2, then what will happen? We will go here and here we will make a change called 0. Then this will impact list 1 also and list 2 also. Did you understand the
Sir,
difference when there is a mutable object versus when there is an immutable object?
yeah. Sir, are you saying the list 2 of 2 equal to 4 mean it creates the new memory and 4 will be occupied, but where the values of the 3 is going to destroy it automatically?
3 is a memory. These are all in memory location. So list 1 is pointing to 3 as it is. But I asked to change this location. So
Correct.
and which should be 4. So I will create a new memory location called 4 and I will assign this value to here.
So what about that old location? It is gone for
Which
that
old
after
location?
update. 3. I am
Why
asking
will it
3.
be gone, Baba? This list 1 is pointing here, no?
Correct, but list 2 is also reference with the list 1, right? If you are making a modification, it is going to impact on list 1, right? For the solo copy. So my question is that list 2, when we are updating the element list 2 up to equal to 4 mean, it is going to impact on the list 1 as well, right?
No, that is what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
The,
just
the reference
simple.
value is going to update
Wait,
it.
wait. This is assume this is a logger box. Okay, and you are storing some elements here. I'm storing 3 here. I'm storing 4 here. I'm storing 5 here. And storing 6 here. Suppose there is a list called 1, 2, and 3 here. Okay, this is memory location 200. This is 300. This is 400, and this is 500. Okay, so here I'm storing 200. Here I'm storing 300. I'm storing 400, and here I'm storing 500. It is clear till here, guys?
Yes, got it.
Okay.
Yes.
Now guys, pay attention. Okay, please pay attention. I'm going very, very slow. If this is list 2, okay, and list 2 is equal to list 1 shallow copy. This is shallow copy. Okay, what will happen? I will create list 2 new container, and this new container is also pointing to this pointing to this pointing to this pointing to this. So what will happen? This contains 200, this contains 300, this contains 400, and this contains 500. Clear till here? Guys, yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Now if I
Yes,
say
sir.
that I will do list 2 0 is equal to 500, suppose, not 500. Suppose I say I will do 15. What will happen? What will Python do?
It is updating the value instead of 100.
I will create a new memory location
Mm-hmm.
called 15. Okay, maybe in memory location 100. And I will update this value. Now instead of 200, this will store the value 100. And it will point here. Simple. Is there any confusion till here?
No.
No, no confusion, but it does not impact list 1, right?
That's what I'm
List
trying to
1.
say. That's what I'm trying to
Okay.
show you. And otherwise also you see, no, this 200 is pointing to 3. Why will it impact list 1? List 1 is separate, list 2 is separate. In case it is immutable. But if it is mutable,
Uh-huh.
if I say list 1, list 2, -1, 0 is equal to 100, then it is possible, because list 1, list 2, -1 of 0, we will go here and minus this 1. It is possible to change it because list is a immutable object. Sorry, mutable object. So what will happen? Here itself we will change it. This will become 100. So now this is impacting list 1 and list 2 both.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
This is all I'm trying to explain. This is what I have
Okay.
written here. Is it clear now?
Yes, clear, sir. In that case, I will change the whole thing. Instead of the single element, right, 100, comma 2, comma 3, I want to change the entire list.
You can create a
So,
new instance. You can create a new if you are modifying it, then it will modify for both.
correct. For list 2, right, list 2 of 1, comma 2, comma 3, right, equal to 4, comma 5, comma 6. I want to
You
update
can
the
copy,
entire
you can create a new list, but if you're mutating, it will mutate.
mutate.
This
Okay.
only I was trying to show you. Introduction, where was it? Okay, let me take new example and show you. Okay, so I will make list 1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay, and if I make a list 2, okay, one question I have not answered. What will happen? What will happen if you are having list 1 like this? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and if you do list 2 is equal to list 1, which I was doing that day. If you do this, then what happens? If you do this, then what happens? We don't create a new container. There is a list 1 and that is list 2. This is also pointing to the same container. So whatever change I'm making in list 1, the same change is going in list 2 also. It just assigns a new name to the same list. Sashwat, what you are saying is absolutely correct. This you have to keep in mind.
So got it.
Okay, so this, let us prove it and then we will move to problem solving. So if you do list 2 equal to list 1, okay, then if you do ID of list 2, list 1 and ID of list 2, you see both of them are exactly same. Okay, now if I do list 2, list 3 is equal to list 1 like this. Okay, this is a shallow copy. Okay, let me add one more element here. This will be 1, 200, 200 and 300. I'm adding new one mutable entity there. Okay, so if I do list, if you check here, and if I do ID of list 3, okay, you can see that these two are same, but this is different. So this has created a new container. But if I look at for element in list 1, okay, print ID of element, okay, and for element in list 1, print ID for element, and for element in list 2, sorry, list 3, print ID of element. You see, the internal elements are same. Although list 1 and list 3, they are having different memory locations, but the elements of list 1 and elements of list 3, OTP. 1 second. 247393. 247393. Did you understand this part? The
Yes,
internal
sir.
elements are having the same memory location, which means both the lists are although different containers, but they are referring to the same elements. Okay. Now, if you make changes, if I say list 3, 0 is equal to 100, then list 1 is still same, but if you do list 3, it is having 100. Okay. And if you change list 3 -1, 0, mutable object I'm changing, is equal to 5000. And now if I do list 1 and if I do list 3, you see it is changing in both the places. This is all I was trying to show. I hope it is clear. One more thing I was trying to show you in the last class, which was dynamic resizing, proof of dynamic resizing. Okay, how can we prove this? We can take one element. What was dynamic resizing? Can someone explain it to me, guys?
Whenever we need to, we can change the array size value that. So it's kind of a linked list, right?
Element dot get size of. How do we get size? I forgot. 1 second. Let me Google it. sys dot get size of. Okay. So we'll do print. We'll say length is equal to length of element, and we will do element dot append something. We'll just append none. Okay. Then we'll do element length, and we'll do size. Size will be sys dot get size of element. Okay. Then we'll print f length equal to, and we'll say size equal to. Can you see this? We'll start from here. You see, I told you that it doubles, but actually in Python it does not double. There is some other calculation. Roughly you can say it doubles, but there is some constant adjustment and all. See how it increases, that is not much of our interest, but we should know that it happens geometrically. Okay, but there is some adjustment that Python does, but roughly you will be able to see what is happening. You see, when we added one element, it was 56. And then when we added the next element, you see 32 bytes it added, and it added 4. It added space for 4. So when we added first element, it increased. When we added the next element, it made space for 3 more. Okay. And then we added one more, it made space for 3 more. So it is not exactly doubling. In lower ranges, Python is doing some optimizations. Okay. Exact formula you don't need to know. But you see, after we added 184, so 8 elements, we made space for 8 elements. So if this is filled, this is filled, this is filled, like that, if it is filled, and then you added one more element, then actually it made space for 8 more elements. Okay. So are you able to see dynamic resizing in practice? All of you are able to understand how dynamic resizing is working? There is some exact formula that you don't have to memorize, but you should know that this is dynamic resizing. This is not static array. Okay. Now it is for you to go and explore. This is assignment for you to explore, do the same experiment of dynamic resizing on array modules, array module, and numpy.array. Numpy.array. Okay. So you'll have to install one module called numpy. And numpy is something that you will work extensively when you're doing data science. Okay, numpy is the most fundamental library when you're doing data science. Numpy directly works on C. So it is extremely fast compared to list. Okay, so numpy also you can try it out, or you can do from array import array. Okay, you can create an array. I've never used it. I don't know how it works, but I think you can take there's a type code, and I think it will take, say for example, does it take I and 1, 2, 3? Does it work? Yes. So if I try to do here 1.2, see, it is not working, because you see I'm trying to put, I've declared it as I, but then I'm trying to put a decimal, so it is not taking. So it has to take same data type. And why it will take same data type? Because of indexing. If there are data types, if there are elements of different data types, then size occupied by every element will be different. If size occupied by every element is different, then that contiguous wala logic does not apply. Therefore, indexing will not work. So this is a compact array. Compact array in Python. But normally you will not come across the usage of this. Normally we will use Python list only. Okay, guys, that is all about the theory of arrays. Okay, all about the theory of arrays. Now, in the previous class, I started our discussion around what are the common pointers, problem solving patterns on arrays. Okay, and in our live classes, we have discussed a little bit about 2-pointer approach and sliding window approach. Although we will discuss it again in the class, But have you guys seen those recordings or have you attended that discussion? Is there anyone who has not attended that discussion? Okay, the recordings are there. I will suggest please watch it. Okay, it will be good for your practice. Anyway, I will discuss it in class also. But my idea is that if say there are 10 questions on two-pointer approach, okay, if there are 10 questions on two-pointer approach, then solving all the 10 questions in class might not be feasible realistically. But I want to solve those 10 problems. So maybe we can solve 5 in class, 5 I can give you recordings, or 5 can be assignments which you have to solve. But I want to solve those questions also, because in every question there can be some learning. Okay, so that's why to accommodate more problems, I'm trying to have extra discussions. Okay, so please watch those. Even if you are not able to attend it, please at least watch those. Okay, otherwise I will give you solved solutions. I will try to arrange somehow one place where we can have all the questions and solutions. That I will try to see, or I will upload it somewhere that I have to figure out. Okay, so we have done 3 problems. We have done 3 problems on two-pointer approach and 3 problems on sliding window. Okay, today let us again do 2 questions on two-pointer and maybe 1 question on sliding window. And let us try to move ahead and let us try to do maybe prefix sum based question. Okay, and then we will start with our discussion of new different data structure, which will be linked list. Now, array questions, it's not that we will solve all the array questions together. We will solve some questions. We will move to the next topic. Okay, we will solve some questions from the next topic, and then we will solve some questions on arrays also. Then we will move to the next topic. Okay, so it's not that we will sit and we will do everything on arrays and then only we will move. It's not like that. We will try to cover everything, do little bit of all patterns, then move ahead and again come back and again do some questions on arrays. Then we'll do a linked list, solve some questions on linked list. We will go to trees, we'll solve some question on trees. Again, we will come back and do a little bit of array and little bit of linked list. So like that, we will move ahead. Okay, because we have to cover a lot of things. We have to cover, right now we are on arrays. So we have to do first arrays, then we have to do linked list, then we have to do stack, queue, heap. Then we have to do trees, graphs. Then we have to do sorting, recursion. Okay, then we have to do dynamic programming. This much we have to do. I might be missing 1 or 2 things, I don't know. But majorly we have to do these. Out of those, the most popular things are array, linked list, trees, and graphs. These are very, very popular in questions. Most of the and dynamic programming. These are also popular. We will spend time on everything. I'm not saying something is less or something is more, but commonly you will see a lot of questions on arrays. If it's an easy interview, you will see a question on arrays. Strings is also there. And there will be very little theory in all this. So that's why I'm saying you have to kind of maximize the number of questions that we are solving. So for that, I'm trying to do whatever is possible. Is everyone with me? We'll start today's discussion. Two-pointer approach. Okay. Binary search is also there. Binary search I have not written here. Have I written? I forgot to write. Binary search, we have already done 1 or 2 questions in class, right?
Yeah, binary search.
Binary search also.
Yes, yes.
You told 200 question will you share like
शेयर किया है ना यार ग्रुप पे. On the WhatsApp group, have I not shared?
Sir, whichever problem you are solving is better, you can make it a note and send to us for the reference.
I will give you the note, but it is a very, very bad practice if you are relying on that.
No, we are not relying for the at least reference perspective,
No,
right? For to
No, I will give you.
okay.
Today itself, I will try to start. Whatever question I'm solving, I'll put it in a Google Colab and I will give you the link of that Google Colab.
Yeah.
But don't do that. Don't rely on that. It is not some UPSC where I will give you notes and you will see my notes and you will understand. You have to write the code. Watch the explanation. After you have watched the explanation, try to write the code on your own. And then you see what code I have written. If I give you one full collection, I have the collection. I already from my personal Google Colab is there, where I have written down all the questions, I've solved all the questions, the notes are there. But that is for me, only I will understand it because I have written the code.
No, but question that you
अरे
told
question दे
200
दिया यार. अरे यार. Have I not shared this with you guys?
No, not sir.
It is there in the WhatsApp. 2-3 times I've shared. Two, 3 times I've shared. In the class, I've given you link of my YouTube also, my GitHub also. There also it is present. And WhatsApp also I've shared it. Some person was asking yesterday, another person has again shared it. Please be active. Okay. So what I was saying, what I was saying was that what should be the approach? The approach is that I will introduce a pattern. I will introduce a pattern. Okay. Pattern like 2-pointer, sliding window,
Yeah.
prefix sum, Cadence algorithm, Dijkstra's algorithm, breadth first search, depth first search. These are patterns. Okay. Once we do the pattern, we will do the template. If you remember, for binary search, we did a template. That template we are going to use again and again. We'll use a template. Then we will do some basic questions. 2 or 3. Okay. And then we have to do some more practice questions. Maybe 10 or 12 at least. Minimum. This is the minimum. So my job is to not give you all these 15 questions solved. My job is to give you the template, explain to you the template, explain to you the basic questions and some practice questions. What you have to do? You have to understand the template, internalize the template, practice the template maybe 10-15 times. Same thing. So that you are in very, very command of what is 2-pointer, what is binary search. After that, when you know that there is a certain question belonging to that pattern, then you have to write the code yourself. You have to refer my code or you have to refer to the solution on Leet Code once you have written your code. If you keep looking at someone else's code, you will never be able to write it. When you sit to write it, first line itself, you will be confused. I promise you.
Yeah.
Having said that, I will give you this kind of Google Colab.
Yeah.
Because it is my duty, that's why I'm giving you, but it is also my duty to tell you that you should not follow it. Okay. This Google Colab I will give you. Whichever question we are solving, I will put the question number here and I will give you the solution here, which you can refer. Okay.
Sir, whichever you derive the pattern template, right? That notes will be also helpful for us, I think.
I will try to put as much as possible in this Google Colab.
Yeah, at least pattern template will be
Everything.
really helping.
Whatever code I am writing, I will try to put everything here. If I forget, you just tell me that, sir, please put it in the notebook also.
Yeah,
But I will
because
try to put everything here.
yeah, so far we were looking the 2-pointer and sliding window, right? And at least you can add the pattern and it can revise it. At least if you are not able to cover the exact coding, that's fine. But at least pattern template will be easy to refer again and again. That
Pattern template will be question only. There is no separate pattern template. There will be
no
like
pattern.
when we are learning binary search, there will be one basic question on binary search. That itself is the template. I will put everything here, but it is more of a mental model that you have to create. Even then, if you are asking for it, this notebook I will give you. Let me put it in the chat. I will share it with everyone.
Yeah, for instance, the pattern template, right? You can put in some diagram and you are explaining the movement of the things, right? The left to right and right to left. So that can be
That
helpful.
notes you are having, right? This notes.
Yeah, notes, yeah. Yeah, notes only, yes.
This
Because
I will
the
give you.
two-pointer is
Everything is
for the 2-pointer only, you are solving the many problem with the by the different ways. right? At least give that the graphical way, it should be really helpful for us.
Okay.
But yeah.
So we'll start solving the problems. Okay. So today let us do one question. Water container. Okay. Whatever questions I'm doing in the class, these are very, very basic questions. Okay. So all of you don't ignore any question. Every question will have some or the other learning. Okay. So today let us do 2 questions on 2-pointer and maybe 2 questions on sliding window. We'll see how much we can cover. All of you are with me, guys, so far?
Yeah, we are good, sir. And one more question for the 2-pointer, and how many patterns do we have in the 2-pointer only?
2-pointer 2-pointer itself is one
No,
pattern.
the movement, right? Left to right, and sometime you are moving the element from left to
There's
left
no
to
such.
right.
Every question will be unique, sir. 2-pointer is the name of the high-level concept where you have 2
Uh-huh.
pointers and you move the 2 pointers. Now, how you will move them, that is depending on the question, right?
Yeah, correct.
Every question
Yes.
cannot have the same idea. Roughly, it will be same. Roughly, it will be same. Sometimes you have to do it in a binary search way. Sometimes you have to think, okay, how I will move left and how I will move right. Sometimes you have to decide between left and right. Sometimes you have to do them together when you are doing palindrome. So that will depend on the question.
Oh, okay. Got it.
That is what I'm showing you. That is the high level. Let me again show you. See, high level mental picture and preparation strategy should be clear. Otherwise, you will be lost. Okay. So when I say there's a topic, okay. For example, there's a topic. There's a topic called array. So in array, there are patterns like 2-pointer, sliding window,
Yeah.
binary search, like this. Now 2-pointer, maybe there will be 5, 10 to 15 questions. Sliding window, maybe 15 questions. Binary search, maybe 10, 15 questions, like this. Now you will say, sir, binary search within this 10, 15 also there are patterns. No, that you have to, binary search is the name of the overall idea. Now all these 10, 15 questions, binary search will be implemented in different ways. That's what we have to solve. Idea is binary search. How it will be implemented is different. I'll show you today. I'll show you 2 questions of binary search also. You will see how application will vary. Then we will suppose we are coming to trees. Trees will have different patterns. Maybe there will be DFS pattern. Maybe there will be BFS pattern. Maybe there will be some DP problem. Maybe there will be some backtracking problem. Okay. All of these will have different questions. But high level will say, okay, this is a DFS question. This is a BFS question. Now, how BFS will be implemented? That is on the question. If you understand BFS, if you understand the question, you have to do that marriage of question and concept. This is the lowest level segregation that we can do. Okay, guys, let's get started with the problem now. Okay. Chalo, let us look at this question. Container with most water. What does the question say? Can we read the question? Can we take 1 minute to read the question, all of you? The question says that we will be given and we are given an integer array height of length n. Okay, we are given an array which is called height and the length is n. It means that there are n vertical lines drawn such that the endpoints of the ith line are I0 and I height 1. What does it mean? It means that if we are given an array called 5, 6, 10, and 3. Suppose this is heights. Okay, I told you in some other class that when we are reading the question, the first job is to understand the question and explain the question itself. When you and the interviewer are both in agreement that you have understood the question correctly, then you do the next step. That is approach. Okay, all of you are with me, guys? So what does it say?
Yes.
It says that these are n vertical lines drawn. So it is saying that 5 is one vertical line. 6 is also one vertical line. Ten is also one vertical line. 5 is like this, maybe 6 is like this, 10 is like this, and 3 is like this. What is saying? That n vertical lines drawn such that the endpoints of the ith line are I0 and I height minus 1. Endpoints, which basically means that this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So this is 0 and 0. Okay, and what is the height? It is 0 and 5. Okay, this is another way of saying, this is just another way of saying that, see, this is, boy, this is a graph. Okay, and the height of this is 5, height of this is 6, height of this is 10, and height of this is 3. Question is understood, guys?
Yes.
Very simple. Now it is saying that find two lines that together with the x-axis form a container such that the container contains the most water. Find two lines that together with the x-axis form a container such that the container contains the most water. ठीक है, most water को बाद में देखते हैं. Together with the x-axis form a container, which means it is saying that this two lines if we take, these two lines if we take, then it will form a container. Maybe like this. Okay, container actually cannot be like that. Container cannot be like that. So what we'll do, we'll say container has to be, this you can clarify, but I think container will be like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, make sense? So what will be how much water this can contain? So this is 6 and this is, sorry, this is 1 and this is 3. Okay, so how much water it can contain? Whatever is the minimum between 6 and 3, which is 3 multiplied by 3 minus 1. Okay, so this is 3 into 2, which is 6. Does it
Yes.
make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, we have to find out which two lines can form the maximum container size so that it can store maximum water. Here it is written that you may not slant the container. That's why I did not take this wala approach. All of you have understood the problem?
Yes, sir, understood.
So what is, see here I have given you a hint that, already given you a hint that this is 2-pointer. Actually you will not have the hint. Okay.
Sir, please can you change this line?
Someone is saying something I can't hear.
Yes, sir, I am saying something. Sorry.
So what can we do? Can someone tell me?
Sir, one thing we can do is we can put first pointer on starting from first line, and then second pointer will traverse to the from second line onwards. So
Okay.
when it traverses, we will be able to calculate area.
1 second. I'm not. We'll put the first pointer where?
On the very first
Starting position.
starting position.
We'll say at height of 0. Okay.
Hmm.
Or we'll say it is an indicator, so we'll say just 0. Okay. And right will be where?
Right will be the left plus 1.
Left plus 1. Okay. Let us not write the code. It's a bad habit to write the code.
No, it's not left plus 1.
We'll discuss it. We'll discuss
Okay.
it
Yeah, so
properly. We'll discuss it properly. This is which question?
Container.
What is the number of the question?
11.
No.
So first you don't have to write code. So I started writing code. That is a very bad habit. Okay. So suppose you are having number here 5, 6, 3, 2, 11. Okay. What will you do after that? Tell me. You are saying you will put one pointer here and one pointer here.
Yes.
No.
Okay. After that.
Starting, and then we will find the area with respect to each.
So what you will do is you will find the area of 5 and 6.
Yes, and store
Correct?
it. Yeah.
Fine.
Yes.
And we will store it somewhere. Correct?
Yeah,
And
we'll
then
store it somewhere.
Then we will find the area of 5 and 3.
Yes.
Then we'll find
Correct.
the area of 5 and 2. Then we'll find the area of 5 and 11.
Yes. Then
We'll
we'll
keep
move.
storing and we'll keep keeping track of which is the maximum area.
Yeah.
Correct? Then what we will do?
No.
Then we'll move this 5 to 6.
Yeah.
Then
and
we'll
second
start with 6,
from
3, 6, 2 and 6,
Yes.
11. Then
Yes.
we'll move this to 3. Then we'll do 3, 2 and 3, 11. All of you
Right.
agree that this is a solution?
One of the
No, this is a brute force solution.
Brute force solution, correct. What will be the time complexity?
N square.
Time complexity is O of n squared. Why O of n squared? Because for 5 you will make 4 comparisons, for 6 you will make 3 comparisons. So 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2. Logic I have explained to you many times. N into n plus 1 by 2. It will be
Yes.
of the order n squared. All of you are following?
Yes.
See, this is very good that you came up with the brute force solution. That is a great sign. It means you understood the problem and you know how to approach it. So half of your job is done. And you can write the solution also for this. Try to write the solution for this. Okay. Now they will ask you that, okay, you have done this very good. Now, can you optimize it? Is it possible to optimize it? Now, there are two hints here. One is that you have to optimize it. O of n squared, I can try for O of n. I know that O of n squared can go to O of n, or it can go to O of n log n, or it can go to O of log n. Because these are 3 possible possibilities. Now, definitely we can try for O of n. And there are 2 approaches that we have learned which can make it O of n, which is 2-pointer approach and sliding window approach. Normally, when we are in array, we will think that, okay, brute force is done. Sliding window apply हो सकता है क्या? 2-pointer apply हो सकता है क्या? Try कर सकते हैं. What you did, this was also 2-pointer only. You use the 2-pointer. But is there a better way? Okay. So what I'm suggesting is that let us start from here only. And let us keep the left pointer here towards the end. Guys, are you following?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we'll keep the right pointer here towards
Uh-huh.
the rightmost side. And we will calculate the area. Okay, we'll calculate the area, which is, suppose we will say area is 5 times, what will be the area? 5 times 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 into 4? 20?
Yes.
Okay. Now it is possible for me to move the left pointer and right pointer, which someone was asking me that, sir, how will we move left and right pointer? अब यहाँ हमें सोचना है कैसे change करें. So either we can move the left pointer or I can move the right pointer. We have done this question in the live session. In what was that question?
Yes,
Sorted, two sum sorted. That question we have done, same concept is here, same pattern.
maximum sum, yeah.
Not maximum sum. Maximum sum sorted array, something was there.
Yes.
Two sum something. Now I can either move the left pointer or I can move the right pointer. Which one I should move? I should move the left pointer
Left pointer.
because it is possible to get a higher area. Because 6 is greater than 5. Okay. Sorry, because 5 is less than 11. Because 5 is less than 11. If we move 11, definitely we will lose out. So we can move 5. Question does not mention that heights are sorted. We don't need height. We don't need sorted height. We can try for increasing one side of the container. So from 5 we can go to 6. And we can try what is the area that we will get. Okay, it will be 6 times 3, which is 18. We moved, but we did not get a better area. That is okay. Okay, we will try to move this again, whichever is the lesser one. Okay, and then we'll try to move it again. And when you do the entire thing, you will realize that the maximum area that we were getting was in the beginning itself.
So how 6 into 3, 18, sir?
One wall is 6. One wall is 11. इसका area निकालना है. This is 1 and this is 4. So this is how much? This is 3 and this is 6. So 6 times 3.
Okay, 1, 4 index value and 6. Okay. What about 6?
What about?
Length is 6. Length, how do you say the length is 6?
Yeah.
6 और 3 कैसे है ये?
No, 1, 4 we understood, sir. 6, how come the 6 value, length?
Arey yaar, the question itself says no that this is 5. ये 5, what is the meaning of this 5?
Height
5 is
only.
that length, no? The top 0,5
5 is the length of this
line.
line. 1 second.
Yeah, 6. Okay. Length into breadth.
Guys, did you understand from where 5 and 6 are coming?
Understood, sir.
Yes.
This 5 means there is a bar wall called 5, which is height 5. This is 6. This is 3. This is 2. And this is 11. तो मुझे इतने का अगर एरिया निकालना है तो कैसे निकालेंगे? इसका हाइट है 6, ये 4 है, ये 3 है. 3 कैसे है? क्योंकि ये 0 इंडेक्स पे है, ये 1 इंडेक्स पे, ये 2 पे है, ये 3 पे, ये 4 पे है. तो ये लेंथ कितना हुआ? 4 - 1 3 हुआ ना. और ये कितना हुआ? 6 हुआ ना. तो 6 times 3 किया.
Okay.
If you are not understanding this, then you should not have come till the coding part. Because what is the first step? The first step is to understand the question itself. It means you did not understand the question, the wording of the question, whatever is the wording of the question, that you have not understood. यहाँ पे जो मैंने समझाया. Okay, never start with the approach unless you have understood the question. I have
Yeah,
written that. I have written those steps somewhere.
yes, sir, we understood the length 6 at all, but why are you minusing, subtracting the index value? The 4 minus 1. Why are you considering the index value, sir? That 4 minus 1, right? 3. In the diagram, right? 4 minus 1, 3. 4 is the index value, 1 is in.
What should it be then? If not 4 minus 1, 3 then?
No, that's why do we consider the 4 minus 1 then? Area, okay. Breadth and length is area. But why are you considering the index value 4 minus 1 then?
1 second. Let us go back and understand the question again. Okay. What does the question say? You have been given an integer array height of length n.
Yes.
We have been given an integer of height array n. This is 5, this is 3, this is 2, and this is 8. This is height.
Yeah.
Okay. What is n? 1, 2, 3, 4. Agreed?
Yes. Yeah, agreed. Yes.
There are n vertical lines drawn such that the two endpoints of the ith line are I0 and I height 1. What does it mean? There are n 4 elements. So there are 4 vertical lines. First vertical line, second vertical line, third vertical line, and fourth vertical line.
Okay.
Such that the endpoints of the ith line are I0.
Right. Okay, starting 0. Okay.
So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Index.
Okay. Yeah, vertical. Okay.
This is index 0, this is index 1, this is index 2, index 3. So what is the endpoint of this? I is equal to 0, 0, 0. And what is this? I and
Yeah.
height I, which means 0 and 5.
Okay.
This is
0, comma.
1, 0.
1, comma,
This
1,
is
comma,
2,
0.
0. This is 3, 0. This is 1, 3. This is 2, 2. And this is 3, 8. What does it mean? This only I told you, no, that we can imagine that this is a graph where these are the lines. This is the height. And this is the index. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, if you want to find this area, how will you find this area?
Yeah, length and breadth areas.
You will do minus this. What is the length of this?
2. Okay. 2.
3 minus 1. What is the minimum height of these two? Whatever is the minimum height, and then we will multiply, we'll find the area.
Okay.
This, what I have done till here, this is called understanding the problem. If you have not understood the problem, don't go to the next step. Stop me here that, sir, we have not understood what is written in the question.
So in between 1 and 3, right? And what is the minimum height, sir? Minimum height.
Between 1 and 3, you tell me 1 is 3, 3 is 8. This is 3 and this is 8. Which one is minimum? This is 3, this is 8. Which one is minimum?
3.
3 is minimum.
Yeah.
So this is the area.
Should not we take the highest one? 8.
Sorry?
Should not we take the highest one? 8.
If you take 8, how will it make the container?
No, container we can't make it. Yes, correct.
If you make it like this, that also I explained that if you do this, it is written here, notice that you may not slant the container.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Is everyone clear, guys? Is the question understanding part is clear?
Yes, sir,
Yes.
very much. We can go on.
Now coming to the approach. Guys, I have to say one thing. Every sentence that I say, you have to understand it. If you have not understood it, you have to stop me there itself. And you have to be really attentive. If your mind is here and there, then it will be difficult for you. You have to be very attentive. Any word I say you don't understand, you stop me there. What did you say? There itself. Okay?
Yes.
Okay? Chalo. Now, what is the brute force solution somebody gave me? Because if we start the approach, and again, if I have to go to the question, the whole flow breaks. Okay? Now, again, I have to explain the brute force. Okay? So, if this was the approach, what was the question? 5, 6, 3, 2, and 11. Okay? 5, 6, 3, 2, and 11. Now, imagine these are walls. Now, again, I don't want to draw it. But someone gave me a brute force, which is a very good brute force. Which is that? Sorry.
Which is finding all the possible areas
All the
between.
possible areas. See, that is the meaning of brute force. That you find all possible areas and then you keep comparing it. 5, 6, 3, 2, and 11.
Yes.
5, 6, 3, 2, and 11. Based on your Python knowledge, now you should be in your mind itself. You should be able to imagine. You should be able to imagine what will be the code. So we'll say for I in range n and for j in range I plus 1 till n. Okay. And then you will find out area. Every time you will calculate area, and area ka one function you have to write, and you can do that. Okay. Now what I'm saying, let us do it from O of n squared to O of n. And I told you that if it is O of n squared and you want to optimize it, you have options of, you can think that, okay, O of n squared I have given, I have to optimize. I can think of O of n, I can think of O of log n, and I can think of O of n log n. N log n usually in such situations you will not come across, rarely only. O of n log n will come when you're talking about priority queue and all those things. Otherwise, you can think that O of n or log n. If we have to go for O of n, then I have two approaches, sliding window approach and two-pointer approach. If I have to go to log n, then I have to think about binary search. Now you don't know which one will be applicable. That's where you have to think. कि binary search इसमें लग सकता है क्या? Binary search नहीं लग सकता है क्योंकि sorted नहीं है. Sort करके लग सकता है क्या? हाँ, sort करके लग सकता है. But अगर sort कर देंगे तो question का sense खत्म हो जाएगा because question में heights are given and index is important. So binary search तो हट जाता है equation से. Okay, so O of n में जा सकते हैं. O of n में I have sliding window and I have two-pointer approach. Now sliding window, what we have discussed, sliding window is when we have some window that has been given to us. Here there is no idea of window. We have to find area. Area में दो ही चीज लगता है, left pillar, right pillar. Left pillar, right pillar. Somewhere in my mind it is, I am doubting that it can be two-pointer. I'm not saying it will be two-pointer. Right now I have already told you, but if a new question comes, how you have to think, that is what I'm telling you. That I need to find area. Area के लिए I need left bar and right bar. Okay, and suitably two-pointer is coming to my mind. Guys, all of you are
Yes.
clear till here?
Absolutely.
Okay, now we will find out the area. We'll say 5 and 11. Not 5 and 11, sorry. इस वॉल का एरिया क्या होगा? इस दोनों में छोटा कौन है? 5 है. और दोनों के बीच में डिस्टेंस कितना है? 1 2 3 4 का डिस्टेंस है. तो एरिया इज 20. Correct?
Yes, correct.
Now I have to attempt to increase this area. कि 20 से बड़ा possible है क्या? 20 से बड़ा possible के लिए what we have to do? We have to either move the left pointer or I have to move the right pointer. Okay? What will happen if I move 11? See, when you are moving the left pointer, area is going to decrease. Area is going to decrease because the length is going to decrease. This is going to decrease. So by that virtue, area will decrease. But we can attempt to increase the height. Height increase हुआ ज़्यादा और area width decrease हुआ कम, तो area, it is possible that we can get a higher area. Not guaranteed, but possible. But if you move 11 here, if you move 11 को अगर हम इसको नीचे साइड कर देते, if I move 11, I have option of moving left pointer or right pointer. I'm saying that if I move the right pointer, definitely my area will come down because my length is also decreasing. My length is also decreasing and my width is also decreasing.
Yeah.
So there is no sense of removing the higher वाला. जो छोटा है उसको बढ़ा के देख सकते हैं. मे बी द एरिया विल इंक्रीज, मे बी इट विल इंक्रीज, देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी, बट दिस वन देयर इज नो पॉसिबिलिटी ओनली. Okay, so I will move 5 to 6. What has happened? My height has increased, but my width has decreased. So I'm not able to go more than 20, but still it is a better option than the other one. Fine, no problem. I will increase, but यहाँ पे अगर 6 के बजाय 16 होता तो हमें हमारा आंसर बेटर हो जाता. Do you understand? Okay, so we will go from 6 to 3. Okay, now what has happened? We'll get 3 multiplied by, we know already because 6 के बाद 3 गए तो छोटा ही होगा. So 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 6. So this is not the correct answer. Then what we will do? We'll move 3 to 2. This is also not going to work, I know, because already 11 is the highest. Okay, is this approach clear to everyone?
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the answer. This is not sorted array, right? Not sorted.
Non-sorted array, there is no mention of any sorting.
Yeah, but you have taken the values 11. But if it is a smaller value, means our approach will be
No, same
entirely.
approach. What I'm telling you is will work everywhere. So you take some other numbers.
Yeah, any smaller number.
You
The
can
last
take any
one.
number. Let us take the example that is given in the question.
Okay.
This is the question. Okay, so what we will do? We'll put one pointer here. We'll put one pointer here. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 1 into 8. 8.
Mm.
Now which one I should move? I should move this one.
One move to the 8.
I'll move it to 8. What will happen? I will get
You get
7 times
7 times
7
into
times
7.
7.
7, 49.
49. We got a higher area.
Yeah, correct.
Now what we should move?
We should move to 3.
Whichever is smaller that we have to move. We'll move this 3. What is the area? 3 times 6. 18. Now doesn't work. Fine. Which one we should move?
3, no, 3 to 8.
3 to 8 we should move. What is the area? 8 times 5, which is 40. Close.
Yeah, close. Yes, correct.
Okay. If both are equal, then whichever anyone you can decrease. I'll try this one. This is 4 times 4. Like that we will go. And we'll keep track of a max area. All of you
Correct.
understood this 2-pointer?
Got it, sir.
This much if we have done. Now if you are convinced, now we have to think about writing the code. Clear? This much you have to explain.
Yeah.
What is Tripathi ji saying? Before incrementing the left pointer or decrementing the right one, we'll have to keep track of the if a bigger element height is available and then have 2 cases for it. नहीं, आपका left और right pointer है. जो छोटा है उसको बढ़ा दो. Left छोटा है तो left को आगे कर दो. Right छोटा है तो right को left में move कर दो.
Sir, एक और observation है. The
बोलिए.
table that you have created, anyway, the second column of the table, that is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, is
कम
always
होता
going
रहेगा.
to be. हाँ.
क्योंकि आप
So
width को
the
कम कर रहे हो ना. कम होता
exactly.
रहेगा.
तो left
जो
से
right
कम
वाला
करे
जो
चाहे right
लेफ्ट
से
साइड
करे,
है जो 1, 7, 3 और 8 है
उसमें
उसमें हमें कोई
maximum
बड़ा
ढूंढना.
चेंज मिल जाए जो राइट में जो चेंज हो रहा है 8, 7, 6 उसको कॉम्पनसेट करके बड़ा एरिया दे दे.
हाँ, so एक चीज कांस्टेंट ही है इसमें कि 1 से डिक्रीज होना ही होना है. तो
वो नहीं होना
सेकंड,
है.
हाँ, तो फर्स्ट में हम मैक्सिमाइज करेंगे, इसलिए we will
फर्स्ट में
try
मैक्सिमाइज
to
करेंगे.
move only the minimum length, either left or right.
एब्सोल्युटली. ये तो कम हो ही रहा है.
ये तो कम होना ही है.
अब यहाँ पे जब 1 था, ठीक है, ठीक है, तो 1 के बाद हम यहाँ पे हम 7 में चले गए. ठीक है, यहाँ पे पॉसिबिलिटी था कि 1 के बाद यहाँ पे 200 भी हो सकता था.
Yes.
200 होता तो यहाँ पे 200 टाइम्स 7 आ जाता तो हमारा एरिया बहुत बढ़ जाता. लेकिन अगर आप इस 7 को कम करोगे यहाँ से तो डेफिनेटली आपका एरिया डिक्रीज ही होगा क्योंकि 1 और 7 में 7 बड़ा है तो 7 को छोटा करने से तो कोई फायदा नहीं है. ठीक है, तो जो छोटा है उसको हम चेंज करेंगे।
Exactly.
क्लियर है सारा अप्रोच?
Yeah, we clear this. So last time we saw the similar examples. You told that is a sliding window operation, right? You are making the movement from one side. For examples one, we are considering the left and right both, right? So you are moving one by one. That is you told as the sliding window. But this is also similar, right?
This is not
We
sliding
are
window
OR is saying this is a 2 pointer
because there is no
because
window.
a
Where is the
window.
window?
Okay. Uh-huh. Window means certain ranges, right? The within
Yeah.
ranges.
Window
Uh-huh.
means I told you that maybe this is one window.
Got it. The entire ranges.
Then I can
This.
make the window like this, like this, like this. One element will leave, one element will enter, like that I explained.
Yeah.
This is
Correct.
not a window. If I'm asking you which three numbers, subarray of subarray which will have maximum sum, which subarray will have maximum number of even numbers, which subarray is having minimum sum, like that if I'm doing, then it is a sliding window.
Got it. Got it.
This is a 2-pointer approach. Okay, so let us write the code,
Yes.
guys. Lot of discussion.
Yes.
So what we will do, let us now think whatever we have discussed till here, let us write some document. What we will do? We will initialize a left
Left and
and
right.
right pointer to both ends. Okay. Then we will move the left and we'll calculate the area.
Correct.
Calculate the area. What will be the area? Area will be
Length and breadth.
width.
Width and length.
Width
Height.
will be what? Width will be what? Right minus left.
Right minus left.
And what will
Into
be the height? It will be minimum of
minimum of
height of left and height
height
of
of right.
right. All of you are with me? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Then move the left or right, whichever is lower.
This is lower.
Okay. Calculate the area again. Calculate the area again and keep the higher area.
Store into array.
No, we don't have to store in array. We just one maximum area is fine. We just want to find out the
On
maximum.
variables.
Can we start now? I will say that the maximum area is 0 for now. Suppose we don't get anything, then it is 0. Then I will say left is equal to 0 and I will say right is equal to length of height minus 1. N is not given to us, so length of height minus 1. Okay. Now we have to write a loop. I've shown you in 2-pointer approach. How do we write a loop? So till when we will write a loop?
While
Left and right pointer are there. Either we'll move this or we'll move this. Until when we will move? Until they will come together.
While left is smaller than right.
While left less
than right.
Right.
All of you are in agreement. That is the first step. Okay. Then we'll calculate the area. So what is the area? Area I'm saying is right minus left. Right minus left multiplied by what? Minimum of height.
Minimum of height of left.
Left and height of right.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we will compare it with the maximum area. So we'll say the max area is equal to max of area and max area. You can also write it like this, that if area is greater than max area, then max area is equal to area. You can also write it like this, but I'm writing in one line only. These 2 lines of code are doing the same thing. Okay, now what we have to do? We will move either
Remove the left to right. Which
either
one
the
minimum?
left or right pointer.
Right.
How will we move? We will check if height of left is less than height of right. If left is less, then what we will do? Then we'll say left is equal to left plus 1. Else right is equal to right minus 1. Correct? No? Sorry, this
Yes,
will
sir.
be inside the while loop only. Once this is done, then we will return max area. Does it make sense?
But we need to check one more, right? Height of
What?
left greater than
Which one?
height of left greater than left of height of
It's only this else statement, no?
oh, else statement you have. Yeah.
Can we run this? If we have not made any typo, then this should work. It is working fine. Okay. You can add your own test case also. So which one we did? We did 5, 6, 2, 5, 6, 3, 2, and 11. So you can add one test case here. And you can add here 5, 6, 2, 3, and 11. So when you suppose when you're writing code, it is not working. You're not able to understand. So you can write your own test case and see what is happening. You can debug it a little bit.
2 नहीं है सर, 2
हाँ?
मिस हो गया. 5, 6, 3, 2 था.
2 and 11. ओके, इसको रन करके देखते हैं मैक्सिमम एरिया क्या आएगा. 20 आ रहा था हमारा भी, 20 आ रहा है. अब इसको हम लोग सबमिट कर सकते हैं. So you can see it is working fine.
So why are you commenting that the line is not necessary? That EP area greater than that you
This
have
line
covered in
and
the
this line
board.
are doing the same thing.
Same only. Okay.
All of you understood, guys, this problem? Okay, let us do one more 2-pointer. We will mark this as done in our sheet.
सर वो
Yeah.
समझ में तो आया क्वेश्चन,
But
बट एक what was the trigger point while we were trying to optimize the previous question? वो brute force के बाद
मैं आपको 2-3 बार बोला. ये चीज मैं ये पॉइंट में ये क्वेश्चन में 2-3 बार आंसर कर चुका हूँ कि सबसे पहले हमने ब्रूट फोर्स डाला.
हाँ वो तो समझ गए सर.
ब्रूट फोर्स डाला, ब्रूट फोर्स हमें आया O of n स्क्वायर्ड.
हाँ,
मेरे दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है कि मेरे पास एक अरे है,
कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी कंपोनेंट.
एक अरे है जिसका सोल्यूशन मेरा O of n स्क्वायर्ड में है. इसको मुझे ऑप्टिमाइज करने के लिए कहा जा रहा है. तो मैं कैसे ऑप्टिमाइज करूंगा इसको? मेरे पास क्या पॉसिबिलिटी है?
ऑफ एन
मैं इसको O of n कर सकता हूं, मैं उसको ऑफ n log n कर सकता हूं, या मैं इसको O of log n कर सकता हूं. मोस्टली सी 99% आई एम सेइंग
go up maybe.
दिस इज गोइंग टू बी द अप्रोच. ओके, नाउ मेरे दिमाग में क्या आएगा कि O of n log n को तो देखेंगे बाद में. O of n log n ही प्रायोरिटी क्यू में यूज होता है, हो सकता है एरे में भी, लेकिन 99% ऑफ द टाइम यू विल नॉट कम अक्रॉस. O of log n हो सकता है अगर किसी तरीके से हम इसको बाइनरी सर्च कर दें. बाइनरी सर्च में हो सकता है बाइनरी सर्च भी किसी तरह की से अप्लाई हो, कोई ट्रिक हो, लेकिन इमीडिएटली तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्योंकि सॉर्टेड नहीं है. बच क्या गया? O of n बच गया. अब O of n में मेरे पास दो पॉसिबिलिटी है. एक तो है कि मैं कुछ 2 पॉइंटर लगा लूं या स्लाइडिंग विंडो लगा लूं या कुछ और भी लगा लूं, लेकिन अभी तक हमने ये दोनों पढ़ा है. स्लाइडिंग विंडो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्योंकि विंडो का तो कुछ इसमें है नहीं. अगेन वॉट एवर आई एम सेइंग, फर्स्टली व्हाट इज कमिंग टू माई माइंड, 2 पॉइंटर क्यों लग रहा है? बिकॉज वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट एरिया. एरिया के लिए मुझे लेफ्ट पिलर और राइट पिलर चाहिए. ठीक है, अभी तक इतना थिंकिंग आया मेरे दिमाग में. ठीक है, अब जब आप आगे पढ़ लोगे और भी कॉन्सेप्ट्स, when you learn more concepts, then you will also think that it is also possible that this can be solved using a stack. Can it be solved using a queue? Can it be solved using DP? These options will also come. Then you have to justify that also. Right now we have learned only these two. I have also told you already that it is 2 pointers, so we have solved it. आगे चल के you will have more options. So whenever you are seeing the question, multiple ideas will come. You have to decide कि कौन सा fit बैठ रहा है, कौन सा नहीं fit बैठ. It is possible that you start solving it with stack. You will spend 10 minutes. Then you will realize कि नहीं ये तो हो नहीं रहा है, बैठ नहीं रहा है. DP कर सकते हैं क्या इसमें? बैठ नहीं रहा है. ठीक है, 2 पॉइंटर ट्राई कर दे. 2 पॉइंटर बैठ रहा है क्या? थोड़ा सा तो ऐसे ही करना पड़ता है.
ठीक है. और सर ऑप्टिमाइजेशन का मतलब यही होता है हमेशा कि टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी को इम्प्रूव करना है।
टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी या फिर स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी,
इन दोनों में से कोई कोड
हाँ
सिंप्लीफाई से फर्क नहीं पड़ता। या आपके जैसे आपने एक
दोनों
इफ एल्स
दोनों
वाला लोग है,
ऑप्टिमाइज जब करते हैं तो स्पेस भी ऑप्टिमाइज करते हैं और टाइम भी ऑप्टिमाइज करते हैं।
मतलब जो आपने कोड कोड एक लिखा था ना, इफ एल्स का कंडीशन लगा और एक मैक्स फंक्शन यूज कर लिया था,
हाँ
उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता था। आप कोई भी
नहीं
अप्रोच
नहीं
मतलब
नहीं नहीं,
को
देखिए इसका अगर कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी अगर हम लोग एनालाइज करेंगे, ठीक है, इसका अगर कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी अगर हम लोग एनालाइज करेंगे,
So what is the space complexity of this, sir?
Wait.
This one?
यू टेल मी।
Is this just big of 1 because there are just variables?
Yes, we are not using any extra space. See here I have pasted the solution, you can check it out. Okay, so if we talk about complexity, okay, so this is O of 1, this is O of 1, this is O of 1. Okay, then we are saying while left is equal to, while left is less than right. Okay, so we are creating, you have to justify the complexity also. You can't just say O of n. Why O of n? Okay, so suppose you are having some elements here 5, 3, 6, 4, 2 and 11. Okay, this is your left, this is your right, and I'm saying while left is less than right. So at max how many times this loop will run? It will run n times max, because left will come here, right is here, then left is here, left is here, left is here. Suppose you never move your right pointer, then also n times. कभी इसको move करेंगे, कभी इसको move करेंगे, end में they are going to meet somewhere. So it is going to, best case it will be n by 2, not n by 2. It will never be n by 2, sorry. Even if you are moving both the pointers, then it will be n by 2. But here we are moving one pointer at a time, so it will be O of n. What about space complexity? Space complexity will be O of 1 because we are not using any extra space. We are just using some variables. We are not using any extra auxiliary dictionary or auxiliary set, auxiliary list, nothing we are using. So O of 1 space.
Got it.
So in which case we have increased that space complexity, sir? Any additional variable mean we are going to create new variable? The space for the space complexity
Space complexity, for
perspective.
example, when we did the string wala question, if you remember, reverse a string, if you do you remember?
Yes.
So we created a new list. In that list, we were appending 0, L, L, E, H.
Oh, new more variable list those. Okay.
So when we are creating new data structure, we are taking some memory in we are taking some extra memory. Then we will say the space complexity.
Okay. Yeah,
Got it.
got
Clear,
it.
guys?
Yes, yes, please.
So and one more quick question on this. In the same problem, is it possible to apply the for loop? The same solution is not possible, right? Instead of the while, can we apply the for loop and achieve
If
the
you use for
solution?
loop in this,
But we applied for the sliding window, right? But not possible here. Then.
for loop will be problem.
Yeah, will be the
See,
problem.
for
Yeah,
loop
0
is
to n.
0 to n, but how will you keep track of the other side? It will become
Mm,
unnecessarily complicated.
0 to n, and we can. It's not possible. It is sequential increment that 1 by 1, 1 by 1 like that.
If you do for loop, you will move one thing from left to right like this.
Ah,
But you
correct.
have to
Yeah,
do two things.
yeah. It can be applicable for sliding window operation then.
Sliding
The
window.
for
It
loop.
depends. It depends. It depends.
Hmm.
See, you know how for loop and you know while loop. You know what you are doing. Then you have to take a judgment. कि यहाँ पे easily we can use what.
Yeah, yeah. Got it.
That instinct has to come. So that's why all the things that you have learned in Python, you have to practice a lot. It should become your second nature. When you see it, immediately okay, यहाँ पे while loop करेंगे. Now you can take some time to decide the conditions. यहाँ left is equal less than right, or should it be left is less than equal to right, or what should be those things will take time. But you should not spend time deciding whether I should use for loop or while loop. That means your Python is weak.
Hmm.
Okay,
Got
your
it.
time should be spent on DSA. Your time should not be spent on coding.
Coding.
Similarly,
Yeah.
your time should not be spent on templates. If you have decided that question is going to be binary search, then writing binary search should not take time. That should be full practice. The time should be taken in deciding whether to use binary search or whether to use something else. That is where your discussion will happen with the interviewer. But once the discussion has happened, then you should not struggle with writing binary search. That's why you have to practice template. Okay. So one question we have done. Let us do one more question. It's already 5:30. Okay. Let us do 2-pointer में one more question. इसको done mark कर देते हैं. कहाँ पे done mark करें? Container with most water. Okay, should we move ahead? Let us do one question. Line 77, let us do. Squares of sorted array. This is also a very simple question. Easy question. We'll do this one. Okay. First, we'll understand the question. What does the question say? Have you guys read it?
Given the array, sir, that is a sorted with the ascending order. Okay, if you are squaring the number,
ascending. It says non-decreasing.
yeah, non-decreasing means ascending, right?
It might be a mix of.
Mix up.
Non-decreasing ascending is same, but with one change, that in ascending order there can be duplicates. In non-decreasing there can be.
Not duplicates, sir. Okay.
There can be duplicates.
We can be duplicates. Okay.
Sorry. We cannot have duplicates. In ascending
We
we can
cannot.
have duplicates. So it is saying given an integer array nums, we can say -4, 1, 3. We can take this example: -4, -1, 0.
But your sound is not coming.
Sorry, अभी आ रहा है?
Yeah.
Okay.
Better.
Sorry. We are having -4, -1, 0, 3 and 10. Okay. This is our nums.
But
Given
in
an
this
array nums
problem, how
sorted
can
in
you know
non-decreasing.
this is sorted array or not?
Sorry.
So the problem, if anybody will give the array, so we don't know na it is sorted or no, unsorted.
Sorted only, no? -4, -1 is sorted
लिखा हुआ है ना
only.
यहाँ पे non-decreasing.
Actually, input array is a sorted order only because -4 is the least number, right? -4, -1.
In the
Wait.
question it is written sorted in non-decreasing order.
यहाँ लिखा हुआ है ना sorted.
Sorted in non-decreasing.
कौन confused है बताइए?
So non-decreasing is ascending, sir.
Non-decreasing is ascending. I told you, but there can be duplicates. It is possible that there can be duplicates.
Yeah. That I agree.
Is everyone clear?
Yes.
It is saying return an array of the squares of each number sorted in non-decreasing order. Which means it is asking me that I have to return one array of square of nums. तो 4 का स्क्वायर क्या है 16, इसका स्क्वायर 1, 0 का 0, 3 का 9 और 10 का 100. So 16, 1, 0, 9 और 100 का स्क्वायर.
And descending also, right? Square descending.
हाँ.
Squared and non-decreasing order, right?
Non-decreasing, हाँ. Non-decreasing मतलब ascending.
हाँ.
Ascending.
With no duplicates. That is the meaning of non-decreasing. Ascending में duplicates हो सकता है, non-decreasing में duplicates नहीं होगा.
Sorted बोल रहा है.
हाँ. So what we have to return? What is the expectation? Expectation is that minimum is 0, then max उसके बाद 1, उसके बाद 9, उसके बाद 16 और उसके बाद 100. This is the expectation.
Got it.
Question is clear?
Yeah. So input array and output array both are the non-decreasing order. Expectation.
Non-decreasing.
Yeah.
Anyone having any doubt in the question?
No, sir.
Clear, sir.
अब इसमें क्या करेंगे? What is the brute force?
तो सारे एलिमेंट्स में पावर 2 करके उसको
Power 2 कर
सॉर्ट
देंगे.
करके
Sort
रिवर्स
करके दे देंगे.
Positive, convert in the positive and take the squares of all the numbers and
नेगेटिव
then
का
sort.
स्क्वायर भी पॉजिटिव
कन्वर्ट
ही
टू
होगा.
पॉजिटिव और उसको स्क्वायर करने का क्या मतलब है? जब स्क्वायर करेंगे तो पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव से क्या फर्क पड़ेगा?
Sir, we can square it and compare the values one by one. Brute force solution that.
Let us
So maximum which yeah.
we'll do it.
You taught one algorithm, right? Max equal to one values and max greater than like this.
क्या है क्वेश्चन? -4 -1 0 -4 -1 0
-1 zeros 9
3 and 10.
9 का 3 count.
टेल मी क्या करेंगे बताइए.
Yeah, first we need to square the array, square the number.
First we will square. So this is nums.
Yeah, num.
You are saying we'll do square of nums.
Yeah, square of num.
So we'll run a loop and we will put 16, 1, 0, 9 and 100 here.
100. Then we can iterate the array, square number arrays.
Okay, and
We can initialize variable max equal to 0 something, any variable max
okay,
equal to
max is
0.
equal to 0 after that.
Then for I in square numbers,
Wait.
we can iterate.
Wait. Ramesh ji, wait. Don't tell the code. Tell what you are trying to do. Code will come last.
Yeah. So we can iterate the each and every values
And
and we need to max equal to 0. We need to compare it. So we need to each element we need to compare with max value.
okay,
If it is a greater than value, we can assign into the max variable.
we don't have to find the max value. No, we have to sort this. How will that
Yeah,
work?
so
minimum of
Approach
we need
बताओ.
to
Approach बताओ.
sort
Sir,
करें.
इसमें if we can keep a empty, I mean the
append
brute force part.
list append. We can
Wait.
create one
Please
list.
let one person talk at a time.
So we have a empty list here, and then we iterate one by one in this
We'll create
nums.
one empty list. Okay. After that,
After that, we are iterating one by one in the nums, and
nums.
if the number is not there in the list, then we can append it with the squaring. So
Wait. So 4 -4 का क्या करेंगे?
वो empty list में check कर लेंगे. If not in LS, I mean list, फिर क्या करेंगे? हम लोग list में append कर देंगे squaring
16 डाल
करके.
देंगे यहाँ पे.
हाँ,
फिर
squaring
उसके बाद
करके. फिर again the next number, again
1
it
पे
is not
जाएंगे.
there in the list. हाँ, not there in
तो
the
1
list,
कर
then we
देंगे,
can
फिर
square
0
it.
कर देंगे, फिर 9 कर देंगे, फिर 100 कर देंगे.
100, yeah.
ये तो कर ही दिया ना हमने. ये तो किया हुआ है. ये तो कर
Sir,
दिया हमने इसको
I'm
लूप चला के. इसके बाद क्या करेंगे?
so I'm telling the solution, sir. Max
Tell me.
we can initialize one variable max equal to 0.
Max is equal to 0.
The same way, no, we can create one list, empty
Okay.
list. Okay, then we can iterate the square numbers one by one. We need to compare with the
16
maximum
लिया.
variable.
16 is greater than max. After that,
Then 60 greater than means we need to insert the list, the
16
new
you will
list.
insert.
We can take a two number A and B.
No, minimum. We need to take the minimum, right? It's not. It's ascending order. Minimum equal to 0. That
So
I
we'll
think.
take 0. Okay. After that,
Then after that also we need to iterate. We need to iterate second element, right? One
you
by
will come
one.
to 1. After that,
Then is also next thing for one. Okay, 1
Sir.
comma 0 0 second 0.
Sir, can I share my
please.
solution?
Please.
So we'll use 2 pointers here instead of creating a new list because that
2 pointer पे आएंगे. पहले जो हम लोग brute force डिस्कस कर रहे हैं उसको क्लोज कर लेते हैं.
okay.
In the
Someone has written in the chat that brute force is that we will square it and then we will sort it. That is the answer. We will sort it.
Okay, we can sort it.
End of the story. Sorting will take n log n. Why n log n, that you don't know right now because you have not studied about sorting. But very efficient sorting takes n log n. So you can say that we will square it and we'll sort it. It is n log n. This is brute force solution. Okay. Now we have to
So-
talk about optimized solution. तो जो मुझे 2-pointer approach समझा रहे थे वो please अब मुझे बताइए.
But
one second. So we can start by putting first pointer on the very first element, and then in the same array we will compare it to the rest of the.
Wait.
In fact, a single pointer should work.
You are saying -4, -1, 0, 3 and 10. Guys, I will
Yes.
tell you one thing. That I am going very, very slow. I'm spending a lot of time on one question. I will not spend this much time going force. Then why am I spending so much time? There is only one reason. What is that reason?
we have to understand.
No, you will understand. It's not that you will understand today. You will understand dhire dhire. I'm not expecting you to give the solution. I'm only forcing you to talk in a proper way. I'm only showing you one thing, which is order in which you have to approach and how you have to communicate. That is the point. I can immediately give the solution within 5 minutes. This topic will be closed. But 5 minutes ka thing I'm stretching to 30 minutes. There is only one takeaway from this discussion is how you have to communicate.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, it's not about the solution. For example, when I'm asking you what you will do, you are saying, sir, we'll take I, then we will put iterate. That's the wrong way to talk.
Okay.
Approach and code, those are two very different things. Okay.
Then how are we going to
Let
express
us now
this
go to
question?
this 2-pointer. Yes, tell me who was talking. I don't know your name, but please continue.
So my name is Mustafa. So I was
Mustafa bhai, boliye.
the very first thing we will square all the elements of this.
Square all the elements, ठीक है?
Yes, we'll make it
16 कर दिया,
16.
1 कर दिया, 0 कर दिया, 9 कर दिया, 100 कर दिया. उसके बाद
Yes. Very first pointer goes to 16.
16
and second pointer goes to 1.
goes to 1. Okay.
And then we will compare 16 with 10900.
16 with?
So second pointer moves from 1, then 0, then 9 and 100, and we compare all of these with each other every time.
Okay.
So if at the very end 16 is going to get compared with 100 when the second pointer moves to 100, and then we'll know 100 is bigger than 16, right?
Okay, ये यहाँ पे आ जाएगा pointer उसके बाद.
Then we will swap 100 with 16.
We will swap 100 with 16.
Yes, so 100 comes in the first position.
Okay, and then 16 comes in the last position.
Yes, so now we know that the biggest number is already in the first position. We'll move the first pointer to second position.
Okay.
Now we'll compare 1 with 0, 9 and 16 and so on. If we find something which is bigger than 1, we will swap the position and then
which
we'll
is 9.
Yes.
ठीक है. तो 9 यहाँ आ जाएगा और 1 यहाँ आ जाएगा. ठीक है, उसके बाद
Okay, I think
सबसे पहले you have to tell what you are trying to do. Are you trying to sort it?
Yes.
If you are trying to sort it, I've already told you that we will sort it.
Sorry to interrupt you in between. Actually, someone getting some noise. Vikas, can you put yourself on mute?
Vikas, Ramesh, Mustafa, please, all of you mute. When you want to
No,
talk, please unmute.
We're not making any noise. So.
I'm like
It's
actually
okay. You
getting-
can keep your on mute when you are talking. Then itself you can unmute yourself.
Yeah,
ठीक है.
sure.
कौन बात कर रहा था? मुस्तफा बोल रहे थे. बोलिए.
Yes. So my second step was to sort it out.
You have to sort it first. So then you have to say that, sir, I will square it. Then I will sort it.
Yeah.
Then they will ask, okay, how are you going to sort it? Then they will ask you to sort it. Normally, sorting implementation, they will not ask you.
Okay.
Okay, sorting, we can use the API itself. Unless question is only about sorting, then we will do sorting.
But it's same as brute force, right? we're doing it at squaring, and then
You will do what algorithm he's telling, that is also like a brute force only. It will also be O of n squared. For sorting, there is better algorithm. From O of n squared, we can go to n log n. So n log n is the best possible way in which we can sort. जो algorithm ये मुझे बता रहे थे वो n squared ही था. है ठीक है, sorting नहीं करना है. Sorting हो गया, sorting वाला brute force में add हो गया. Optimize बताइए. अब again हमारा thinking ये है कि हमारे पास अगर O of n squared का solution है and we want to optimize it, we will think of O of n or O of log n. log n का thinking कर सकते हैं क्योंकि sorted भी है, कुछ binary search इसमें लग सकता है क्या? We can think, we don't know. But here there is a concept. Anyone wants to attempt?
Sir, man.
Tell me.
So I've solved this problem. That's why I'm aware of the solution. So how we have to use a two-pointer approach here. First is pointing at 0th index.
0th index.
And then the other one is pointed at the last index.
Last index.
So you just have to compare the absolute values of these two.
Absolute values of these two, okay.
Yeah. Is 4 greater than 10? No. So what we do is we take 10 and then square of 10, put it at the end, not at the beginning. End.
End, how will you put? You can
You can create an empty array with
you
size
can create
5.
an empty array, fine. 1,
Yeah,
2,
with a
3,
size
4, 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
here we will put 100.
10 square, that is 100.
10 squared, 100.
Yeah.
Fine.
So yes.
We'll put 100 here. After that?
So we will, since we've compared it, right? So the left is smaller than the right. So we'll move the
left point. We'll move the right pointer.
Yes, yes. So we'll move the right one. Now again we compare, is 4 greater than 3? So 4 is greater. So we square 4 and then put it at 16.
16.
Then move your left to 1.
4 we have taken, so 4 we will move.
Yeah, move your, yes.
Classic two-pointer technique. This is the classic two-pointer technique.
So is 1 greater than 3? No. So we put 3 square, that's 9.
9. Okay. Then?
So you put 9.
9 we have taken. So 3 we will move.
Move that. Yeah. Is 0 greater than 1? No.
1 is greater.
Yeah, 1 is greater. 1 we put. And then only we are left with 0.
So we'll put 1 here.
Yeah.
And then we will put 0 here.
Yeah.
See what this guy explained. This is called as approach. And what I have done, this is called as dry run. This you have to do. Till now, we have not discussed code. Code we have not discussed. How we will write code, that we have not discussed. Very often what will happen when such a question is given, people will say, you know what will people say? People say, sir, for loop. If I am the interviewer, I'll put one red cross there itself. Sometimes I'll ask how this question will be solved. They'll say, sir, 2 for loops, 2 nested loops. Some will say that, sir, we will take I and then we will take J and then we will take. That's not approach. Approach means what you are trying to do. What is your bigger plan? In real life also, if I ask you, how are you going to build a house? What will you say? That I will take a hammer and I will start. I'll start digging. That's what that is the answer you will give. No. The first thing is you will say, okay, I will buy one land. I will go to an architect. I will get a design. Then I will hire a contract. That's how you will go, right? In the end, you will start doing the actual digging work. So that is why I'm saying when you question is given, the first thing I told you, I don't know, many days back, somewhere in the notes it will be there. I don't want to go and scroll it, but the whole idea of me spending so much time here is for you to understand that first you have to understand question, clarify the question, and repeat question back. Discuss edge cases, brute force plus time complexity and space complexity, then optimized options, optimization possibilities, that I can use sliding window, or can I use this, or can I use that? You have to approach, you have to give your reason. Then you have to do dry run of optimized. Okay. Then you have to write code. Then you have to discuss time complexity and space complexity. While doing all of this, you have to do one thing, which is this point clear, guys? Many people take this lightly, but this is the most important thing. Is everyone with me? Can we write the solution for this, whatever approach has been given here?
Yes.
Chalo, we'll write. Okay. So what we will do? We have to create 2 pointers. See, this is the template which I'm talking. Someone was talking about template in the beginning of the class. That give us the template. Template is this, that left, right, and then move left and right depending on some logic. That is a template. Okay. So what we'll say? We'll say left is equal to 0 and right is equal to
size of the
length of nums minus 1. Again, we have to move the left and right pointer. Either sometimes we'll move this or sometimes we'll move this. So ultimately, the logic is going to be while left is less than equal to right. Okay. Then what we will do? What he said? He said that we will have 2 numbers. Whichever number is having better absolute value, higher absolute value, that number ka square we will put in another array. So another array ko we will move. We can keep it here like this. We can create res array. And he told me that let us create array with zeros, or let us say none. We can create none times उतने length का होना चाहिए. So length of nums. ठीक है. Then he's saying that if nums of right is greater than nums of left, okay, and it can't be equal, greater, okay, then what we will do? We will say res array. अच्छा, यहाँ पे
सर एब्सोल्यूट डालना पड़ेगा ना, एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू ऑफ.
ठीक है, एब्सोल्यूट ले लो, लेकिन कैसे अपेंड करेंगे?
Use a point counter or something like that. See, that's pointing to the last.
No, the mathematical function is the math dot upshop something. So
अच्छा,
mathematical package.
ऐसा करते हैं, इसको एक empty list बनाते हैं, and we will say that we will insert res array dot append. What you are saying, that is also there, but that is, we can think about it. Abhi, for now I just want to append it. Let me just append it. We'll see. I will just append. What will I append? Here I have to check. So instead of checking absolute, I can just check the square, because square is what I have to append. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll absolute or square, both are same only. Okay. Dot append this, and I will append it in the beginning. So I'll say insert. And I will move right is equal to right plus 1. Now you might be questioning what I'm doing, which is valid. Okay, we'll say else. What we'll do?
Sir, right equal to right minus 1.
Right is equal to right minus 1. Right will go towards left. So right will be right minus 1. Okay. This will be nums of left by squared. And then what we'll do? We'll say left is equal to left plus 1. We'll do return res array. Now let us see what I have done. Whether what I have done making any sense or not. Okay. So I'll say minus 4, minus 1, 0, 3, and 10. And I'm making one array. Okay. And I'm comparing these two. Whichever is bigger, if 10 is bigger, I'm putting 100 here. Okay. Then I am moving the pointer here. 4 and 3, 4 is bigger, so I'm putting 16 here in non-decreasing order. 16. So I'm inserting at 0th position. Okay. So I'm putting like this. Which is that a good practice or bad practice? 16 here. Then which I should move? I should move the pointer here between 1 and 3. 3 is bigger, so I'm putting 9 here. So I'm putting on the left hand side. So is this good practice or bad practice? What I have done here, is it good or bad?
The good practice.
Huh?
Good practice.
Good practice. Why? Because I'm doing it.
No. Because you are not appending every time. You are just inserting the numbers in the zeroth position. So
That's
operation
what.
is
This 0th position that I'm doing, is this good or bad?
it's a good practice.
It is bad practice because if you are putting in 0, you know, in an array, if suppose there is 100 and 200 and 300 and 400, and if I'm inserting here, that means this has to move here, this has to move here, this has to move here.
Yeah, right. Correct.
Moving each element. So what I'm doing is actually bad. It will be O of n. Do you guys agree with me? But will this work?
It should.
Yes.
तो अपेंड करके रिवर्स कर देंगे ना, तो उसमें तो
अपेंड करके वो सही बोला, अपेंड करके रिवर्स, क्योंकि लास्ट में अगर डाले, लास्ट में अगर डालेंगे तो भी हमारा काम हो जाएगा. इसको देखते, चल तो गया, चल तो गया, ठीक है. Here I will write this is O of n operation, bad practice. All of you are following? So see, such type of things if you are doing in your while writing code, because while writing code you are concerned about writing the correct code. Okay, so you might do such things. So interviewer will hint you that, do you review your code? Do you think this line is okay? Do you think this can be done in a better way? They will try to say such things. Like how I was asking you, similarly interviewer will also ask you. Guys, are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
यहाँ पे क्या करें, अगर इसको अपेंड कर दे, और इसको अगर रन करें, तो गलत आंसर आ रहा है, क्योंकि द आंसर इज 100, 16, 9. आंसर इज 0, 1, 9, 16 and 100, and our output is ulta.
Yeah.
Correct? If you go to case 2 also, it is 499, 49, 121, and our is 121, 49, 994. क्या करें?
Yeah.
Can we do res array dot reversed? Will this work?
Yes.
List object
No. Reverse stop. Sorry, that.
dot reverse क्या होता है? ये होता है.
The reverse.
कैसे रिवर्स करते हैं? वो इन प्लेस ऑपरेशन है, इसलिए वो कुछ रिटर्न नहीं कर रहा है.
Yeah, reversed.
I think the reverse returns none, so that is probably why.
Reverse returns none. Reverse returns a generator object. That's why I cast it.
Reverse to return object.
Last time I was
Then,
getting 5%. This time I'm getting 52%. Did you guys understand this?
Yes, sir.
Now, what someone told me, this is also one solution. Okay, what you told me that we can have nums of, we can create 0 0 0 and then we can put that also we can do. Try to write the loop for that. That also is a good way of doing it. बट उसमें पॉइंटर मैनिपुलेट करने के लिए ना कोड लिखना पड़ेगा, वो थोड़ा सा रीडेबिलिटी वाइज मुझे लगता है थोड़ा सा कम हो जाएगा, बट आप लिख के दिखाना मुझे कि कैसा लिखते हो आप. बट आपने जो सोचा वो आपने करेक्ट सोचा कि उसको हम, और वो टेक्निक यूज होता है, बहुत बार यूज होता है. इनफैक्ट हम लोग एक क्वेश्चन करेंगे, कौन सा क्वेश्चन है, परम्यूटेशन स्ट्रिंग वाला, उसमें हम लोग यूज करेंगे वो टेक्निक. गुरु प्रसाद ने कोड दिया, ले देख लेते हैं इसको. In every loop you are decreasing the pointer. Yes, that's a valid way of doing it. Guru Prasad has given this code.
Nums. Comment the nums line.
क्या ठीक है ना?
First line.
अच्छा, length of nums minus one times length of nums. Pointer is equal to length of nums minus one. Pointer.
Return. Can you just return answer? Like I think there is return mistake. Okay, it's there.
क्या?
Okay. That line was not seen from. Okay.
So output is something else wrong only. See what
No,
is
no.
happening.
Size of
correct.
the array is extra, one extra, I think.
Length of nums.
-1.
नहीं, why -1? सही तो
Length of nums is 6, so it should be 5.
Why?
No, length of the given array is 5, but
2 3 1 2 3
Oh,
4 5
okay.
1 2 3 4 5 6. Why 6 it is coming? -1 times length of nums is fine. ये जो आपने कहीं पे इटरेट किया ना, वो कहीं पे आपने गलत कर दिया है. ले अब num I
Line number 6, nums -1, lane of nums -1.
why?
Because it's giving that length, but the actual index will be length -1.
ये सही तो है भाई, जितना
We need
जितना
length
लंबा
only.
नम्स है उतना ही लंबा आंसर होगा, तो उसमें क्या गलत है? पॉइंटर जो आपने मैनिपुलेट किया ना, वो कहीं पे गलत
something,
हुआ.
yes.
While less than equal.
Okay.
ठीक है, ये भी वैलिड सोल्यूशन है, ये भी अच्छा सोल्यूशन है. थोड़ा जब कोड लिखते हो ना तो LR ऐसे मत लिखो, थोड़ा लेफ्ट राइट ऐसे करके लिखो,
Sure.
वो अच्छा लगता है.
The pointer
Answer.
-1 is not required, right? That pointer
Huh?
-1. Pointer -1 is not required, right?
Where pointer -1?
The last of line number 15. Line number 15.
Line number 15.
Hmm.
Pointer is equal to pointer -1. Why it is not needed? That is how he will go to the next value, no? He's taking -1 -1 -1 -1 like that. So first he will start from here, then he will put here, then he will put here, then he will put here. That is an alternate of doing insert 0.
Okay.
This is a very good way of writing. This is a good solution. Okay, यहाँ -1 ना लेके ना none ले लो, वो better है. Because if there is any check in your answer, then it will be -1 can be an element in your list also. So it can cause confusion. So you can have none. Okay, guys.
सर
हैव यू
इसमें
अंडरस्टूड
जो
टू पॉइंटर? थोड़ा
आपने
थोड़ा
जो
समझ में आ रहा है? हाँ बोलिए।
लेफ्ट और राइट जो एल और आर था उसको आपने चेंज किया लेफ्ट और राइट पे, ये रीडेबिलिटी के लिए तो ठीक है,
हम्म
बट जो भी ये वेरिएबल है, वेरिएबल भी तो कुछ मेमोरी ऑक्युपाई करेगा, राइट?
वो सब उतना वो कंसिडर नहीं होता
ओके।
है, वो नेग्लिजिबल है।
सर एक क्वेश्चन है कि
जब भी हम मेमोरी के बारे में बात करते हैं ना, तो कभी इन चीजों के इस तरीके से नहीं सोचते हैं। हमेशा हम ये सोचते हैं कि जब हमारा इनपुट बढ़ता जाएगा तो हमारा मेमोरी कैसे बढ़ेगा। कांस्टेंट में हम लोग कितना जगह ले रहे हैं वो उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता है।
डेटा पे करते हैं।
हाँ बताइए।
sir, actually I'm thinking that here we are creating another array, none, uns, right? So the space complexity would be better if we are able to solve these questions within the same array, that is nums, instead of creating a new array, uns. But that was
नहीं
having a
देखिए 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 देखिए, यहाँ पे जब हम लोग स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी की बात करते हैं ना, तो यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन में ही कहा गया है कि रिटर्न एन एरे ऑफ स्क्वायर्स। तो क्वेश्चन का डिमांड है कि हमको एक नया एरे बना के दो। तो ये हमने अपने लिए एरे नहीं बनाया है, तो क्वेश्चन में पूछा गया तो हमने एरे बनाया है। तो इसका आप स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी ओ ऑफ एन बोल सकते हो, बट यू कैन से इट इज द डिमांड ऑफ द क्वेश्चन बिकॉज वी हैव टू रिटर्न इट। इस आंसर के अलावा अगर आपने और कोई स्पेस लिया होता तो उसको हम स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी में काउंट करते हैं।
okay.
वी हैव टेकन एक्स्ट्रा स्पेस, but it is the demand of the question. Other than what is, we have to return it. That's why we have taken. So you can say it is often, but it is justified because question is asking.
Got it.
आप इसमें ट्राई कर सकते हो खुद से कोड लिखने का कि इन प्लेस आप उसको स्क्वायर कर दो और उसको मैनिपुलेट कर दो, बट इट विल नॉट बी often. It will not make any sense also.
So
Yes,
time complexity takes precedence over space complexity.
ऐसा नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है। नॉर्मली बाय डिफॉल्ट हम लोग टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी के बारे में बात करते हैं, बट व्हेन इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द क्वेश्चन टू क्वेश्चन। Sometimes they will focus more on space, sometimes they'll focus on time. Mostly we are trying to optimize time. Sometimes we'll make a change in the code to optimize the space also. Both are there. There is no precedence.
Okay.
Guys, did you get some feel of two-pointer approach? I think we have solved, including the live sessions, we have solved, I think, 5 questions now. So are you getting some feel of what is two-pointer? Are you feeling little comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
So
take a
this
break.
is a classic two pointer. This is
That's it,
concept.
two-pointer.
Hmm.
More questions will be there in the sheet. You can try it out. Squares of sum also, I'll mark it as done. टू पॉइंटर्स में
Two.
we'll keep these removed duplicates. We'll solve in the live class. We'll do. Let us start with linked list.
So we can see one more problem from sliding window, sir.
Sliding window. One more problem.
Hmm.
Chalo. Let us do this one. Permutation in string.
So
It's already
break
6:15. हाँ
break हो आएगा
क्या
break हो रहेगा.
ब्रेक चाहिए? चलिए ब्रेक 6:15 हो रहा है, 10 मिनट्स का ब्रेक लेते हैं। 6:25 पे विल कम बैक।
ठीक.
ओके चलो। We will solve 567. If there is time after that, then we will try starting linked list. See, we have to balance between starting new topic and practicing. Okay. So we have already entered November. So we have only 2 months. So I will increase the speed little bit now. Okay. Okay, guys, be back at 6:25. Chalo.
Sir, audible?
Yes, tell me.
One question, and in the last question, why left less than equal to right, right? Can we make it left less than right? That is also fine, right?
Do a dry run.
Yeah, dry run, because
Take a pen
we
and
don't want to
paper.
compare the same value. Left to
Sorry?
equal less than. No, we should not compare the check, right? So left less than equal to right. Both are same. Why do we need to swap? The why left less than equal to right, right? At the line number 8.
I'm saying do a dry run.
Yeah, yeah. So can you just remove that equal to and run this, sir? It should work because we don't want to compare the both. We need to reduce this fail.
Don't take it at face value. Do a dry run. Take a pen, take a paper, take an input, and try to
Yeah,
map. Suppose you are having -4, -3, 2, 1, -8.
yes.
Sorry, it can't be -8. It has to be, sorry,
No,
sorted, no?
anything's fine. Yeah,
So this is your left, this is your right.
yeah.
You will take 4 and 8, whichever is bigger. Then you will
We
move
can
the left
insert it.
pointer here.
Yeah.
Then you will take 4 and 6. 6 is
We
bigger.
move to the right -1. 1 second. 2.
Then you will come to 2. Then you will take 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will move
-3. Yeah.
-3. Then you will take which one?
This is
You take
-3
3.
means it's
You will take
3, 3.
-3.
Yeah. Yeah,
Then you will
3.
move the pointer here. This also you have to
Oh,
execute, no?
got it, got it. Yeah. Otherwise, checking we are skipping the value that. Yeah.
But you are right to question this. You are right
So
to
we should.
question this.
Okay.
Sometimes it is less than, sometimes it is less than equal to. That you have to, while when you are doing a dry run, that time you have to
We know.
take a
We
pen
know
and
that.
paper and you have to figure out. That's why I have written, this is very important.
Yeah, which we solved the last problem, the last to last problem. Previous problem we didn't add the
Yes,
condition.
it will depend case to case.
And it will depend.
So this part,
Try and optimize that.
ये थोड़ा मुझे ऑर्डर से रिलेटेड में थोड़ा कंफ्यूजिंग रहता है, उसको कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं कि ये थोड़ा n स्क्वायर n ये सब में
क्या कंफ्यूजन है, कहाँ पे बताइए?
जैसे कोड देख के, जैसे कोड लिखा रहेगा उसमें कैसे पता चलेगा कि ये कौन सा ऑर्डर है? जैसे n1 का तो
मैं
ऑर्डर
कैसे
समझ,
पता लगा रहा हूँ? मुझे कैसे पता चल रहा है?
थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजिंग है इसमें अभी भी ऑर्डर वाला
मैं
पार्ट।
समझ गया कंफ्यूजिंग है, मैं आपसे क्या पूछ रहा हूँ कि मैं कैसे पता लगा रहा हूँ?
वो लूप देख के ही
कहीं पे तो मैंने लिखा था, कहाँ लिखा था मुझे याद नहीं है।
उनका साउंड नहीं आ रहा।
मेरा आवाज, माय वॉइस इज नॉट देयर गाइस?
हाँ हाँ, अब आ रहा है।
We are able to hear you.
Here I have explained you the in linear search and in binary search how we are doing. टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी के बारे में यहाँ डिस्कस किया है ना? फिर से बताता हूँ, 5 मिनट है
So
क्या
where
आपके
did you
पास?
attach where did you attach this note, sir? This
6:21
notes.
we have 4 minutes. I will एक बार मैं कोशिश करता हूँ नवनीत को, अगर समझ में आएगा तो। व्हेन यू आर राइटिंग योर कोड, जब आप कोड लिख रहे हैं ना, सपोज लीनियर सर्च का है 4, 5, 8, 10, 16 एंड 20 है। मैंने आपसे पूछा कि इसमें सर्च करो 10 किधर है। समझ में आ रहा है आपको
हाँ
क्या बता रहा
सर्च
हूँ?
10, हाँ राइट।
सपोज आपको मैंने बोला सर्च 10 करो, तो आप क्या करोगे? 4 पे जाके चेक करोगे 10 है कि नहीं, 10 नहीं है।
हाँ
5 पे जाके चेक करोगे, 8 पे
हाँ
जाके चेक करोगे, 10 पे जाके
हाँ।
चेक करोगे। कितना स्टेप्स आपने लिया?
3 के बाद 4 स्टेप हो गया।
4 स्टेप लिया। मैक्सिमम कितना स्टेप लेना पड़ता आपको?
मैक्सिमम 4 ही लेना पड़ता।
4 क्यों लेना पड़ेगा? 10 यहाँ भी तो हो सकता था ना।
अच्छा हाँ हाँ राइट राइट राइट।
वर्स्ट केस में मैं आपको बोल देता सर्च 20।
हाँ तो मैक्सिमम ओके 3 to 5।
एल्गोरिदम सर्च 10 का नहीं होता है, एल्गोरिदम सर्च का होता है। मतलब टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी सर्च 10 का नहीं होता है, सर्च का होता है। कि अगर मैं आपको
हाँ
कोई
तो
एलिमेंट इसमें
6
सर्च करने
स्टेप
बोलूं,
मतलब कि 6 स्टेप हो
6
सकता है
स्टेप
ना।
नहीं, n स्टेप, जितना इसका लेंथ है उतना स्टेप्स लेना पड़ेगा।
हाँ राइट ओके।
क्योंकि अगर एक एलिमेंट था तो आपको एक लेना पड़ता, दो था तो दो लेना पड़ेगा, अगर 100 है तो 100 लेना पड़ेगा, n है तो n लेना पड़ेगा। तो इसको हम लोग बोलेंगे O ऑफ n।
अच्छा
क्यों O ऑफ n बोलेंगे? इसको हम लोग बोलेंगे लीनियर। लीनियर क्यों? जैसे जैसे इनपुट साइज बढ़ रहा
हाँ
है
वो
वैसे वैसे
लीनियरली इंक्रीज
ये भी
करते
बढ़
जा
रहा
रहा
है,
है।
लीनियरली इंक्रीज हो रहा है।
हाँ हाँ
ठीक है। अब मैं आपको बोलूं कि इसी एरे में आप मुझे बताओ कि कौन सा दो सम ऑफ टू नंबर्स इज इक्वल टू पेयर, फाइंड पेयर सच दैट सम ऑफ द पेयर इज 30। ये मैंने आपसे पूछा, इसका हमें एल्गोरिदम लिखना है। ठीक है गाइस, जिसको जिसको नहीं समझ में आया कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी, एक बार फिर से समझो। मैं बता रहा हूँ 10, 16, 20। ठीक है। अब क्या बोलोगे? हम बोलोगे कि सर एक हम 4 को रखेंगे और 4 और 5 को चेक करेंगे, फिर 4 और 8 को चेक करेंगे, फिर 4 और 10 को चेक करेंगे, 4 और 16 को चेक करेंगे, 4 और 20 को चेक करेंगे। हमें आंसर नहीं मिला तो फिर 5 और 8 को चेक करेंगे, 5 और 10 को चेक करेंगे, ऐसे करते जाएंगे।
हम्म
कितना चेकअप करोगे? 4 के लिए कितना चेक करोगे? 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5 चेक करोगे।
हम्म
फिर 5 पे जाओगे, कितना चेक करोगे? 4 करोगे।
हम्म
फिर 8 पे जाओगे तो 3 करोगे। फिर
हाँ
10 पे जाओगे तो और 2 चेक करोगे।
हाँ राइट।
फिर 16 पे आ गए तो फिर एक चेक करोगे। तो ये टोटल हो गया, टोटल ऑपरेशंस।
हम्म
ठीक है। जब हमारे पास 6 एलिमेंट था तो आपको इतने ऑपरेशंस करना पड़ा।
अच्छा
7 होता तो कितना करना पड़ता?
तो
इसमें एक 6
वही
ऐड हो जाता, 6 + 5 + 4 + 3 + 2 + 1 हो जाता।
तो n-1 रहेगा।
ठीक है। अगर 10 होता तो कितना पढ़ना पड़ता? 9 + 8 + 7 + 6 प्लस ऐसे करना पड़ता।
हम्म
ठीक है। अगर 100 हो जाता कितना करना पड़ता? 99 + 98 प्लस करते करते +3 + 2 + 1 करना पड़ता।
हाँ
अगर n हो जाए तो कितना करना पड़ेगा? n-1 करना पड़ेगा, प्लस
हाँ
n-2 प्लस करते 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 3 + 2 + 1। तो ये जो होता है इसका सम क्या होता है? 1 + 2 + 3 + 4 + डॉट 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 प्लस n, इसका सम क्या होता
सम होगा n × n-1/2।
है? n × n + 1/2, n × n + 1/2।
हाँ
इतना ऑपरेशंस आपको करना पड़ेगा।
हाँ राइट।
ठीक है। इस ऑपरेशंस में क्या है? n² / 2 + n/2।
अच्छा
यानी जब लेंथ n था तो हमको रफली n² ऑपरेशंस करना पड़ा।
अच्छा
यहां से भी आपको दिखेगा, इसमें भी आप कैलकुलेट करोगे तो जब 6 था तो एक इसका सम आप करोगे और फिर 7 का इसका सम करोगे, उसको प्लॉट करोगे तो आपको ऐसा ग्राफ दिखेगा।
हम्म
यानी जब 2 है तो रफली 4 करना पड़ रहा है, जब 4 है तो रफली 16 करना पड़ रहा है, जब 100 है तो रफली 1000 करना पड़ रहा है, 10,000
हम्म
करना पड़ रहा है। n है तो रफली n² करना पड़ रहा है। तो ये n² हो गया। n होता तो जब 2 था तो रफली 2 था, 4 था तो रफली 4 था, 100 था तो रफली 100 था। अब ये मैं रफली बोल रहा हूँ, 2 का 3, 4 का 6, 100 का 102 ऐसा हो जाए तो उसमें प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
हम्म
ये भी एक्चुअली 4 नहीं है, ये 4 का क्या है, 16/2 प्लस 4/2, ये क्या हो गया, 8 + 2 10 हो गया, 16 नहीं है 10 है, वो ठीक है। ठीक है, हमें कांस्टेंट से मतलब नहीं है, ये 2 से और ये n से मतलब नहीं, हमें इस n² से मतलब है। अगर यहाँ n³ हो जाता तो हम n³ लेते। तो इसको दो तरीके से समझ सकते हो, एक तो जो तरीका मैंने समझाया, एक तो ये तरीका हो गया, ठीक है, एक तो ये तरीका हो गया समझने का। ये इस तरीके से आपको जनरली कोई नहीं बताएगा। जनरली लोग आपको क्या बताएंगे कि आप दो नेस्टेड लूप लिख रहे हो, दो नेस्टेड लूप लिख रहे हो, आप कैसे लिखोगे, इसको ऐसे लिखोगे कि फॉर
लूप
i
इनसाइड
in
लूप।
range n and for j in range i+1, ऐसे करके आप कोड लिखोगे, तो आपको बोलेगा कि ये जो कोड है ये n टाइम्स चलेगा और ये जो लूप है ये भी n टाइम्स चलेगा। तो n टाइम्स काम आप n टाइम कर रहे हो, तो इसको लोग बोलेंगे ये ऑफ n स्क्वायर्ड है। इस तरीके से भी आप इसको सोच सकते हो।
साउंड चला गया तो फिर से।
साउंड तो यार
हाँ भाई, आ
गाइस
गया आ गया।
मैं तो कुछ चेंज नहीं कर रहा हूँ, जैसे बैठा है वैसे ही। ठीक है, तो इस तरीके से भी इसके अंदर एक और लूप हो जाए, ठीक है, तो n टाइम्स आप एक ऑपरेशन कर रहे हो और हर ऑपरेशन में n ऑपरेशन हो रहा है और उसके अंदर फिर n ऑपरेशन हो रहा है, तो ये ऑफ n³ हो जाएगा। तो आप जब लूप लिखते हो, नेस्टेड लूप लिखते हो, तो वहां से भी समझ सकते हो, या जब आप इस तरीके से ड्राई रन करते हो तो इस तरीके से भी आप निकाल सकते हो। तो नॉर्मली जो आपका ऑर्डर आएगा ना, वो या तो O(1) होगा जो कांस्टेंट होगा, या तो O(n) होगा जो बहुत इजीली समझ में आता है कि आप एक बार इटरेट कर रहे हो, ठीक है। O(n² होगा, ये भी आपको इजीली समझ में आ जाएगा जब आप नेस्टेड लूप लिख रहे हो, एक एलिमेंट के लिए पूरा एरे को स्कैन कर रहे हो, फिर दूसरे एलिमेंट के लिए पूरा एरे को स्कैन कर रहे हो, तो रफली O(n² हो जाएगा। फिर O(log(n) हो जाएगा, ये भी मैंने आपको समझाया बाइनरी सर्च में। जब आप हर ऑपरेशन में अपने सर्च स्पेस को आधा करते जाओगे तो वो log(n) हो जाएगा, ये बहुत एफिशिएंट होता है।
मतलब सबसे एफिशिएंट ये कोड था इसका।
सबसे एफिशिएंट नहीं होता है, बहुत एफिशिएंट माना जाता है, इससे भी ज्यादा एफिशिएंट हो सकता है। O(1) तो सबसे एफिशिएंट है ना, कुछ करना ही नहीं पड़ रहा है। फिर O(n log n) होता है, ये भी होता है, ये भी सॉर्टिंग में बहुत ज्यादा यूज होता है। तो ये सब कॉमन ऑर्डर आपको देखने के लिए मिलेगा, और इसमें कोई ऐसा रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है। ये आप जब देखोगे तो आपको अपने आप अंदाजा लगना चाहिए कि कौन सा 1 है, कौन सा n है, कौन सा n² है। कोड जब आप लिखोगे तो उससे आपको अंदाजा लगेगा।
अच्छा, सपोज हमारे पास जो ऑर्डर n² है, तो हम कोड लिखने का ट्राई करेंगे, या तो n आ जाए या तो 1 आए।
कोड
या
n² जब आप लिखोगे तो n² एल्गोरिदम का है, ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने एल्गोरिदम सोचा और कोड लिखेंगे तो चेंज हो जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं है।
नहीं नहीं, हाँ
बस
वही
हाँ,
एल्गोरिथम चेंज करना पड़ेगा ना, मतलब कोड इफिशिएंट बनाने के लिए।
कोड एफिशिएंट बनने के लिए चेंज करना पड़ेगा,
हाँ, तो
तो आपको
ट्राई
अपना
करना
लॉजिक
चाहिए
चेंज
कि
करना पड़ेगा। वही लॉजिक तो हम लोग देख रहे हैं इतने देर से, कि पहले हमने ब्रूट फोर्स लिखा, वो ऑफ n² था, फिर उसको हमने टू पॉइंटर कर दिया तो वो ऑफ n हो गया। समझ में आया?
आया।
चलिए एक और क्वेश्चन करते हैं गाइस। आई होप एवरीवन इज बैक। 6:29। Let us do
Yes,
one.
sir.
So this
Let us do. Let us do one question which is called permutations in a string. 567. Let us do this. Have I pasted the copy in this one? Let me add the question also. Which question we were solving? 11. Okay, two pointer में two questions we have solved. I'll add one more section. This section is
think you pasted the same description for both the problems.
container with most water, two pointer approach. पहला वाला कौन सा था?
First was a container one, second was a square of a sorted array.
Square of a sorted array. Which question was that?
Next one. Oh, okay, in this one, number I don't remember.
Square of sorted array.
Answer.
These things you should maintain. Okay, 2 questions we have done. Now we will do sliding window. Let us do sliding window. Which was that? 567. Permutation in a string. Let us do this question. What does the question say? Read the question, guys. Question says given 2 strings S1 and S2, return true if S2 contains a permutation of S1 and false otherwise. What is permutation? I don't know. Let us see. What does the question say? Question may we have one S1 which is AB, and we have S2 which is EIDBAOO. Okay. Question is saying 2 strings S1 and S2, return true if S2 contains a permutation of S1. So S1 is AB. What are the permutations of A and B?
BA.
AB and BA. Okay. Guys, are you following?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So we have to check whether AB is present in this S2 or BA is present in this S2.
Then we have to return true.
Then we have to return true. Question is clear?
Yes.
Yeah, clear.
Question is clear. What is brute force? Sir, we will find out all different permutations of S1 and one by one we will check if that is present in S2 or not.
Yes, sir.
Think about. S1 is AB
Yeah.
and S2 is EIDBAOO. EIDBAOO. We'll take S1 ka permutation is AB and BA. Okay. So AB or BA is present in this. Yes, BA is present in this. So answer is true. Okay. If S1 was A, B, C, then how many permutations possible? ABC, ACB, BAC, BCA, CAB, and CBA. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If S1, are you guys feeling that something is wrong? We are trapped.
The permutation is correct only.
Permutation is correct, sir, but so far you have learned so much that there should be some red flag here.
With increase in size of S1, I think number of iterations of comparisons are going to increase drastically.
How many permutations it will take?
N factorial means number of character factorial.
And
If it is A, B, C, D,
4 factorial.
then this is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, so this will be 4 factorial.
24.
If S1 is having A, B, C, D, E, F, this is 6 factorial.
6 factorial.
So our brute force is very, very brute force. It
Yeah.
will be very problematic. Then what we can do? Factorial is the worst possible solution. What we can do? Sliding window, correct. So what is coming to my mind is that one solution we can do, which is, suppose we are having S1. Guys, this question what we are doing now, this is a fundamental for many questions, so please pay attention. What we can do, we can create a dictionary of S1 saying that A is coming one time and B is coming one time. If there is any other string, where A is one time and B is one time, that means it is a permutation of S1. You can say permutation, or you can also say this question can come as anagrams. Are you following?
सर बट अगर S2 में BOA होगा तो वो परम्यूटेशन नहीं होगा ना उसका?
क्या?
अगर S2 में BA की जगह मतलब EID BA की जगह EIA DOB होगा तो then it will not be a permutation.
एग्जैक्टली विंडो में उतना ही होना चाहिए. इसमें क्या है? EID BAOO ऐसे है. ठीक है, तो हम इसमें विंडो बनाएंगे. कितने का विंडो बनाएंगे?
अच्छा S1 की लेंथ.
विंडो साइज क्या होगा? जो लेंथ ऑफ S1 होगा उतने का हमें विंडो बनाना है, और हर विंडो का काउंटर, या इसको हम बोलेंगे फ्रीक्वेंसी डिक्ट. हर विंडो का हम फ्रीक्वेंसी डिक्शनरी बना देंगे, और वो फ्रीक्वेंसी डिक्शनरी को इस डिक्शनरी से हम कंपेयर कर देंगे. अगर वो सेम है, इसका मतलब वो एनाग्राम है.
Yes, yes.
वर्स्ट हमें कितना कंपैरिजन, वर्स्ट केस हाउ मच कंपैरिजन विल हैव टू डू? गाइस, इज देयर एनीवन हु डज नॉट अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी?
Sir, I don't understand, sir.
Okay. Worst case, how many comparisons we'll have to do? Worst case, we'll have to do 26 comparisons, because in this dictionary, at max, there can be 26 keys A to Z. If the question is having only lower case, otherwise 2 times 26, 52. But question will say that it is only lower case. Guys, did you understand this part or did you not understand this part? You have to say with a yes or a no.
So how is 26 letters there? 26.
Forget about 26. The concept that I told you, have you understood what I said?
Yeah, the A comma B is a two combination into multiple things, right? We need to iterate.
Shashwat is asking what are anagrams. Have you seen, Shashwat, have you seen Harry Potter?
Mm-hmm.
The question is, have you seen Harry Potter? Have you seen Chamber of Secrets?
Sir, Tom Riddle, sir.
Tom Riddle. Tom Marvolo Riddle. When they are in Chamber of Secrets. And he will rearrange this to say what?
And Lord what?
Lord is also there, no?
Marvelous, sir.
These two are okay. If I'm saying Shashwat and I'm saying TASH AWHS, then these two are anagrams. What is common between anagrams? That if I create a frequency dictionary of your name, Okay, if I create a frequency dictionary of your name, S is coming how many times? 2 times. H is coming how many times? 1 time. A is coming 2 times. A. Then H is also coming 2 times. Then W is coming 1 time and T is also coming 1 time. And if I take for your anagram, I will get the same dictionary. T, A, S, H, A, W, H, S. Whatever it is, it will come the same way. So if there are 2 anagrams, then they will have the same frequency dictionary. समझ में आया?
Yes.
We can also say that this is a permutation of this.
Yeah.
This concept will come in very handy in lot of different problems. This concept will come in handy in lot of different problems. When you are trying to count frequency dictionary maintain karna is very good. You can also create a list of tuples, or you can create a frequency dictionary. अब मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? What I am saying that we are having this question. Okay. Now I will take a window of 2. Okay. S1 ka what is my? I will put one target here. What is my target? Target is that I want A to become 1 times and B to be coming 1 time. This is my target. This is my target. Is it okay? Now we'll take a window. This window, what is this window? E is coming 1 times and I is coming 1 times. Is this equal to my target? No. Then what I will do? I will move it here. I and D. I is coming 1 time. So what will I do? I will remove E and I will add D. There is one element which is exiting. There is one element which is entering. If you remember in the earlier questions of sliding window in the live session, I told you in sliding window, we are sliding the window. So when we slide the window, one element will come inside, one element will leave. Remaining elements will be intact. So we will remove E from the dictionary, or we will remove the count for E and we will increase the count for D. And then I will check whether this new dictionary is same as my target. समझ में आ रहा है हाँ या ना?
Yes.
Do you realize how the same pattern is being repeated? And what I mean when I say template? We are using the same concept, but with something else also. We are using the sliding window. One element is coming, one element is moving. Either we will have and in sliding window, I told you that there are 2 types of sliding window. One is fixed sliding window, one is variable size sliding window. So this is fixed one or variable one? This is fixed one because we are having fixed size and we are moving that fixed size like this. If it is a variable one, then we will increase or decrease like this. And if you remember, I told you that we will increase until it is invalid, then we will shrink it, again we will increase it, again we will shrink it like that. But in this case, it is fixed. Is everyone with me? Once did you understand? कौन सा कंपैरिजन का बात कर रहे हो?
Yes, sir. Yes.
हाँ, मेन चैट में लिखो यार. अलग अलग लोग मुझे वन सिंगल मैसेज करते चेक करना मुश्किल हो जाता है. ठीक है? This approach is clear and we will continue moving this. We'll continue moving this. What we will do here? We will move this window again here and we will remove I and we will increase, add B. Then again we will check. Then again we will check here. We will remove D and we will add A. Then we will get B1 A1. It is equal to target. We will return true. Is this solution okay? Is this better than the factorial solution?
So in this case, A, B, A1, B1, C1 means window size should be the 3. Yes, sir?
Window size should be whatever window you are looking. So if you are looking permutation of S1, permutation of S1 will have how many characters?
A, B, C, something, you know. A, B, A, like this.
Whatever is the size of S1.
S1, okay.
So the window size will be length of S1.
Okay.
Mustafa is asking, did sir teach sliding window in weekend class or YouTube live session? Did I teach it in the class? No, we have not. We did not teach it. It was in a live session only.
So you taught in the class, no? The
Class
weekday
YouTube class sliding window. I don't remember. Last time we were talking.
You solved one problem with the sliding window.
No, I think we did not.
So last class it was an area, no? That's why I don't.
I think left the same moment, you know.
क्लास में नहीं बताया था. मैं बता देता हूँ.
Not in class on the weekend session.
Sabare
something. Sabare.
Those of you who know something I've mentioned about sliding window. I don't know, but those who saw that those who saw the first question that I solved on sliding window, did you guys understand it? I will explain it one more time.
Okay.
Did you guys understand?
No, not much understanding, but we got it something because you are making movement from one side. You are no one on the from left to right side, left and right on the same element, and you can increase the right element. Then you can sum up.
No.
I think you have covered the examples with the max sub array, or some examples, sir.
You have not understood. Sure. You have not understood. We are having A, B, C. Okay. S2 is, I'm explaining from complete scratch. Okay. I'm having D, X, O, B, C, A, E, M, K. This is the target. We have to check if S1 or S1 का some permutation is present in S2. Is the question clear, Mustafa bhai?
Yes, sir. Question clear.
Question समझ में आ गया. अब हमें क्या करना है? हम क्या करेंगे कि S2 में हम एक विंडो बनाएंगे 3 कैरेक्टर का ऐसे करके. ठीक है. विंडो कैसे डिनोट होगा? विंडो डिनोट होगा 1 लेफ्ट पॉइंटर से and 1 right pointer से. Left or right pointer I have kept here. Why? Because 3 character we are looking. Why? Because window size is 3. Why? Because S1 is 3. I'm doing complete dry run from beginning. Okay. I'm spending more time because these questions are basis for a lot of other questions also. Window size is 3.
I understood the question also, but I just couldn't recall it from the class. That's why I asked.
Understood. Anyway, I have to explain. So just in case you are not familiar with sliding window, what I meant, that's what I'm explaining. Okay. So what I will do, I will create one target. Target is what? A is 1, B is 1, and C is 1. Itna clear, everyone?
Yes.
Then I will take my current window. In my current window, what do I have? I have D is 1, X is 1, and O is 1. Correct? Is my target and current window same?
Yeah. No, not same.
Not same. What I will do? I will shift my window. I will go and look at next window of 3. So what will I do? इसको ऐसे कर देंगे और इसको ऐसे कर देंगे. एक एलिमेंट निकल गया, D निकल गया. D को 0 कर देंगे. या जो 0 हो जाएगा उसको डिलीट कर देंगे. और एक एलिमेंट we have added which is B. So I will say, we'll say welcome B. B is 1. Now is current window and target window same? Guys, yes or no?
No, sir, no.
No. So what we will do? Right pointer को थोड़ा बढ़ा देंगे, left pointer को बढ़ा देंगे. So what we are doing? We are taking window. This is a sliding window, Mustafa bhai. This is one window. This is next window. This is third window.
Good.
Correct? Now what we will do? One element has been added, which was C. And one element has left, which is X. Is current window and target window same?
No, sir.
No, sir.
It is not same. Okay. Do you understand what I meant when we do a sliding window? One element is moving, one element is adding, and one element is entering, one element is leaving. So now I will move my sliding window. I will come here. What is happening? A has entered and B has left. O has left. What will happen? O I will remove from here and new element has been added, which is A. A is equal to 1. Now is my current window and target window same?
Yes, sir.
B1, B1, C1, C1, A1, A1. What I will do? I will return true. Dry run complete.
Got it.
स्लाइडिंग विंडो समझ में आ गया.
हाँ सर, समझ गया.
अब इसका थोड़ा सा कुछ कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी वगैरह डिस्कस कर ले.
Sure.
नवनीत भाई बताइए इसका कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी क्या होगा? नवनीत बोलेंगे सर पूरे क्लास में मैं ही मिला आपको.
इसका कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी
ऑर्डर ऑफ n से.
वेट
टाइम
लेट्स
कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी
हिम
n
आंसर.
होगा.
नो बताइए भाई. सबसे पहले
टाइम
इसमें
कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी
हाँ
n होगा. ऑर्डर ऑफ
कैसे
n होगा.
कैसे ऑर्डर ऑफ एन होगा? इसको ब्रेक डाउन करते हैं. ठीक है, ब्रेक डाउन करते हैं. आप जो बोल रहे हो सही बोल रहे हो, सही बोल रहे हो. ओ ऑफ एन ही होगा. लेकिन ओ ऑफ एन से पहले दो चार चीजें हम अगर बताएंगे इंटरव्यू में तो अच्छा होगा. सबसे पहली चीज क्या क्या हो रहा है. सब फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट वी आर moving a window of size 3 and then we are doing some operations. So window of size 3 will go from here to here to here to here to here, jump करेंगे. So we will do n times. N times we will jump the window. Whenever we are jumping the window, we are doing a comparison of this target and this current window. That comparison will take how much time? Comparison में भी तो टाइम लगेगा ना. Because key by key you are going to compare. So maximum how much time it will take? It will take 26 comparisons it will do.
26. Right.
Now 26 is constant. No matter how long your string is, it will only be 26 only. From 26 it will not become 27. So we can say that it will be of the order O of n. Okay, you are also removing some elements from the dictionary and you are adding some new keys. Those we will take as constant time. We will not say that it is going to take any time. Guys, all of you have understood this problem?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, what are the things that you should keep in mind in this question? Make a note of it. Make a note of that. There are a lot of lessons in this question. What are the lessons? और इसका एक brute force of, there was one more brute force which I did not show you. That also we can talk about. Another brute force also is possible. That you have to think and tell me.
Comparing the each character of S1 to S2.
सोच के बताना मुझे कि स्लाइडिंग विंडो को अगर हम ना यूज करें एंड वॉच द लाइव सेशन विच वी डिड ऑन स्लाइडिंग विंडो. In that, remember that when we got a question, we did it in O of n squared. And I told you why O of n squared is becoming O of n in sliding window. I said a few things there. Although you have to give this solution, but just for your better understanding, you should also know brute force. Brute force you don't have to give in the code. Okay? But just for your understanding. That we could have done something slightly unoptimized compared to sliding window that you discussed. But what are the learnings from this question? This is very, very important, guys. This one question is having a lot of learning. The first learning is about frequency dictionary or counters. This is going to be used very, very often. Second is the concept of anagrams plus frequency dictionary. This is going to be used very often. The third is sliding window. Fixed. इसका एक और solution है, same solution using list and odd of character. This I have not discussed. This, if we get time, then we can discuss it. This is also very, very useful. That will come in handy. I don't know today if we'll get time or not.
Yes, odd. Yes.
Okay, these patterns will come in very often. In other questions, you have to use frequency counters. Anagrams, if you want to compare, or you want to compare number of occurrences of a vowel, number of occurrences of a consonant, a number of repeating characters. These type of questions, always you will use a frequency dictionary. These things please keep in mind. This is your learning from the question. Can we go and write the code? Tell me yes or no.
Sure.
Sumit sir, you don't have to ask before asking a question. You can just directly ask. Okay, so what we will do?
We need to take the left 2 pointers left.
What was our approach?
To find out the sliding window, we need to find out the length of the S1.
Okay, tell me. Step by step, what we'll do? Tell me.
First window size, sir.
Left and right, yeah.
You will do left and right. Left we'll put where?
0.
Let us, before writing the code, let us write the strategy. Guys, it is already 7 o'clock. We'll take 15 more minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
yeah. That's fine.
Step 1, create the target. First, the target counter we have to create. Okay. Step 2, fixed window in S2. Target counter for S1 because S1 is the smaller one. Okay. Then fixed window in S2 of size length of S1. Step 3. Okay. Add the characters in current target counter for S1 and current counter.
It's nothing but dictionary, sir.
Dictionary, yes. Add the characters in current counter as per the window. How will we do that? Increase the entering element and decrease the leaving element. Okay, then step 4, compare the target and
Current
window,
window.
current counter, current window, whatever you can say, current counter and target counter. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
This will be in loop till we reach end of S2. This approach is clear, guys. Whatever I have told you, same thing I have written here in stepwise.
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay. Now there is one thing that S1 ka permutation you have to look in S2. But if S2 is smaller than S1, then what will happen?
By default, false.
Return false.
This is one edge case.
Correct.
You can mention this in the base condition, like if it is.
एज केस विल से दैट इफ कंस्ट्रेंट में नहीं लिखा है तो ये वाला हम लोग यहाँ पे हैंडल कर देंगे. उसके बाद क्या करेंगे, विल क्रिएट वन S1 काउंटर, और यू कैन से दैट आई विल क्रिएट अ टारगेट काउंटर एंड आई विल क्रिएट अ करंट काउंटर. Do you guys know about default dict?
Yeah, yes, sir.
What is default dict?
Is the creating the default dictionary, that empty dictionary.
What empty dictionary?
No, default dict. So dict equal to empty dictionary, right?
Okay, from collections import default. I don't remember if I have shown you in class. Okay, if I'm saying a is equal to default dict and I'm giving some value here integer, okay, then if I say a of 4, okay, 4 does not exist in a, okay, then also it will give me a default value. See, a 4 is 0. Okay, if I ask a 10, okay, it will create a key called 10 and will assign the default value 0 because I've given int here. If you want, you can put your own default value also. Did you guys understand what is default dict?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this default dict will be used very often when we are trying to solve questions for counters and all.
So
So
do
that
we
we
have
can
to give
safely increase the counter without worrying whether that key is existing or not. If it is not existing, it will add that key. If we are adding to increase, it will increase it. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So what I will do first now, step by step we'll go. Okay. We are having A, B and we are having E, I, D, A, B, O, O. Okay. So I will iterate first two characters and I will add it in my both the counters, my target counter also and my current counter also. In both the counters I will add A and B. A in target I will have A and B, and in my current I will have E and I. Okay, and then I will iterate from here onwards. From D onwards I will take the next step. You can do it otherwise also. So what I will do, for I
Length of
for I in range length of S1. See, S1 and S2 ka length you can also store it somewhere so that again and again you don't have to write. Length 1 I will say target counter of S1 में जो I कैरेक्टर है उसको प्लस इक्वल टू 1 कर देंगे, 1 से इंक्रीज कर देंगे. एंड आई ऑल्सो से करंट काउंटर ऑफ S2 of I plus equal to 1. Okay, this much is clear, guys. Now we will run the loop. Okay, after doing this, if our target counter is equal to current counter, here itself will return true. If after doing this itself our job, if it is working, then we will just return true here. Otherwise we will start a loop for I in range. From where we will start? We will start from where S1 ended. Okay, so from length of S1 to length of S2.
okay.
Guys, all of you are clear?
Yes.
E, I, D, B, A, O. Okay, so we are starting our loop from here. Okay, till here we have already checked first two characters. Okay, so what is the entering element? Entering element is where my I is. And what is the leaving element? Because this is my window. This is my window. So what is the element that is entering? Enter is I, this one. And what is the element that is leaving? This E is
Leaving
leaving.
minus
This E is leaving. E will come
leaving
how?
plus 1.
E will come how? I minus length of S1. Whatever is the window size.
I minus length of S1. Okay, yeah.
Okay. I'm going step by step. I will write here that I have my entering element. I have my entering element, which is S2 of I. Okay. And what is my leaving element? Leaving element is S2 I minus length of S1. This much is clear to everyone? Then what I will do? In my current dictionary, I will add that element. So I will say my current counter of entering element plus equal to 1. Why am I able to do this without checking whether an element is there or not? Because default dictionary will take care of that. And I will also remove my leaving element. So I'll say current counter of leaving element minus equal to 1. Okay, this is updating the current counter as per the current window. Okay, there's one more step, that if current counter of leaving element equal to 0, then we will just delete that key. If you remember, when I was drawing, I was deleting that key from the dictionary. Is this clear, guys?
Yes, sir. Clear.
After this, what we have
Yes,
to do?
correct.
We will just compare the current. We'll compare the current counter and target counter. What we will say?
If target counter equal to
If target counter equal to, or we have to
current
do,
counter.
we should do opposite. Current counter equal to target counter, then return true. This will take how many comparisons? Max 26 comparisons. Okay. If all of this is not working, then we will just return false.
So this dictionary comparison will directly compare it, or do we have to compare it like key value type of kind of?
नहीं अपने आप ये equal to अपने आप चेक करता है.
ये डिक्शनरी में की और वैल्यू दोनों कंपेयर कर
की और
देगा.
वैल्यू को चेक करता है. हाँ.
अच्छा. सो करंट मीन्स करंट काउंटर बोले तो हम लोग ले रहे हैं, आपने जैसे बताया है कि पूरे S2 में जितना नंबर ऑफ टारगेट काउंटर है उसी के नंबर को ले रहे हैं और तब उसको स्लाइड कर रहे हैं.
करंट काउंटर जो है ना, वो ये करंट काउंटर जो है मेरा, वो ये काउंटर है
S2 का.
S2 में जो हमने विंडो बनाया है, इसको हम करंट काउंटर बोल रहे हैं.
समझा.
इसको जब ऐसे कर दिया तो D हट गया और B आ गया. तो D को हटा दिया और B को ऐड कर दिया.
Means left will be -1, left will be +1 and right will be -1.
-1. जो 0 हो गया उसको डिलीट कर दिया.
0 हो गया डिलीट कर दिया, मैंने सुना नहीं.
मतलब जैसे यहाँ पे पहले मेरा क्या था, D = 0, D = 1, X = 1 और O = 1 था पहले. जब मेरा विंडो यहाँ पे है तो D = 1 है, X = 1 है और 0 = 1 है.
यस।
ठीक है, अब विंडो को, इसको और करंट को कंपेयर किया, ये तो ठीक सही नहीं है, तो विंडो को आगे बढ़ा देंगे। विंडो को जब आगे बढ़ा दिए तो एक एलिमेंट इसमें आ गया। कौन सा एलिमेंट आ गया? बी आ गया। तो बी को यहाँ ऐड कर दिया कि अब बी भी है मेरे पास, और डी हट गया
डी को 0 कर दिया।
तो डी को 0 कर दिए। लेकिन अगर 0 कर दिए तो ये मेरे डिक्शनरी में रहेगा,
रहेगा, वी शुड हैव टू
रहेगा तो
रिमूव
मुझे
इट।
दिक्कत करेगा,
हाँ।
तो इसको हटा देंगे।
I have a one doubt here in the
इसीलिए यहाँ पे
code.
मैंने ये वाला लाइन लिखा है, ये वाला। हाँ,
समझा।
व्हाट इज द डाउट? टेल मी प्लीज।
Can you go
अच्छा सर,
back
ये
to the?
वन
एक
सेकेंड।
और बात।
हाँ, बोलिए बोलिए।
Can you go back to the code and the lead code? Here we are using two loops, right?
We are not using two loops. Where is the two loops?
Here's a
First
code
one.
with first and
It is
second
not
one.
nested loops. This
Oh,
loop will
okay,
run how many
got
times?
one time.
It will run n times. Okay? N is equal to length of S1.
Got it. Yeah. So that's the doubt. Like if we are using nested loop, but it will increase the complexity n square, right?
हाँ, but here we are not using that.
Yeah, got it, sir.
This loop can also be avoided. This loop can also be avoided. This you can write it here also, and you can change the condition here. So ultimately we are running that much only. If S2 is EIDBAOO. So one loop we wrote for this much and one loop we wrote for this much. You can write one loop only. You can include this. You can write some if else here, but this is readability wise it is better. That's why.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
सर वो D0 आपने जो बताया वो क्या इशू क्रिएट कर सकता है अगर हम उस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से
इशू ये
देखें?
क्रिएट करेगा कि अगर आप दो डिक्शनरी को कंपेयर कर रहे हो, सपोज टारगेट है आपका A1, B1 और C1, और आपका जो करंट है वो भी है A1, B1 और C1, लेकिन यहाँ पे X0, D0, E0 ये सारे एलिमेंट्स हैं, तो क्या ये दोनों इक्वल है? हमारे सेंसिबिलिटी से तो इक्वल है, लेकिन पाइथन तो उसको इक्वल नहीं मानेगा ना।
अच्छा, समझ गया मैं। वो 0 को 0 इनकाउंटर करेगा, मतलब उसको 0 में x का 0 वैल्यू चाहिए काइंड ऑफ।
हाँ। या आप ऐसे सोचिए कि हमने ये डिसाइड किया कि इस एलिमेंट को हम विंडो से हटा देंगे, तो जो विंडो से हटा देंगे तो हटा ही देंगे।
सही, परफेक्ट।
सर one more thing is like हमने भी only विंडोज को किया है। अगर हम एक कॉम्बिनेशन यूज करें कि लेट्स से we have ABC, तो in initial time we don't use window, we just compare कि whether compare first element either A, B or C in S2. If it is any one of them, then only I will increase the window size or I will introduce the window concept to check the second element. If it is X or something, I will not use the windows. Again, I will go to the X. Similarly, I will go to the B. Let's say at B is I will only compare one element, not in a window size. If B is present and it is same is the A, B, C, like we got a B. Now I will introduce the windows concept. I will increase one size C. C is one of the.
आप जो बोल रहे हो कि
जी,
अगर हमारे पास S1 है जो है A, B, C, और हमारे पास S2 है जो कि है D, E, J, K, M, N, O, F, R, A, C, B, तो आप बोल रहे हो कि ये पहला कैरेक्टर A है ही नहीं।
बिल्कुल।
ठीक है, ये तो A है ही नहीं, तो इसको विंडो बनाने का मतलब ही नहीं है। इसको हम यहाँ लेके जाते जाएंगे, जब हमको पहला कैरेक्टर मिलेगा A जो ABC में इंक्लूडेड है, तो वहां से हम विंडो बनाएंगे। ऐसा करके आप क्या पाओगे?
कंपैरिजन कम हो जाएंगे। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल
कंपैरिजन कैसे कम होगा? क्योंकि ये D को आप चेक करोगे कि D ABC में है या नहीं।
वहां मैं शुरुआत से ही विंडो को, मतलब विंडो में 3 एलिमेंट कंपेयर कर रहा हूँ, मतलब हर बारी एक को निकाल रहा हूँ, एक को डाल रहा हूँ। मैं सिर्फ ये जो इंसर्ट एंड अपडेट भी सिर्फ उसी पॉइंट पे
मैं
होगा
समझ
जिसमें
गया, लेकिन ये जो D है, आप जब यहाँ पे पॉइंटर रखोगे और आप चेक करोगे कि ये D मेरे S1 में है कि नहीं,
जी,
ये तो अपने आप में O ऑफ N हो गया ना। इसको स्कैन करके आप चेक करोगे कि D है कि नहीं, वो अपने आप में O ऑफ N हो गया। फिर आप बोलोगे कि सर नहीं, हम इसको एक सेट बना लेंगे तो कंपैरिजन करने में O of 1 पड़ जाएगा, तो आप डिक्शनरी में ऐड करोगे वो भी O of 1 ही पड़ेगा, तो आप सॉल्व क्या मतलब उससे फायदा क्या होगा, ऐड ही कर लो डिक्शनरी में।
Okay, sir.
Sir, one doubt,
Also
sir.
that
Can-
डी
one
को
second, sir.
स्ट्रिंग में चेक करना अपने आप में एक इनएफिशिएंट ऑपरेशन होगा ना।
Hmm.
और यहाँ पे आपको एग्जाम्पल में 2 कैरेक्टर दिख रहा है, या 2 के बजाय 200 भी हो सकता है ना, 200 कैरेक्टर भी हो सकते हैं, तो आप कैसे चेक करोगे इसको? यस रमेश जी, टेल मी।
Yes, sir. Sir, can I go to the lead code? It's better to for understanding. Yeah. The second for loop, right? Can you submit the values? Which one you have written last statement, right? A B C A B C D or something. How the values is calculated? Can you just apply it? Then it will be easy for everyone that. The
सॉरी,
second for
which
loop.
part, which part?
No, no. I think first S1 equal to ABC and S2 equal to. You can make it values. Yeah.
S1 is equal to ABC, S2 is
S2
equal to
equal to EA is, yeah.
EIDBAOO. Fine,
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
fine. We are doing target
No,
counter,
no.
both are empty.
EA ABC. EA ABC only is fine. I think it's not anything matching, right? ABC is not matching in this
ABC,
two.
fine, here I'll
Yeah,
put ABC.
BSC. Yeah.
Okay, then I will do target counter and current counter. What will happen here? Suppose this is
Here
target
one.
counter. Target counter will be A1, B1, C1.
Correct.
Current counter will be E is equal to 1, I is equal to
I
1,
equal to
and
1,
D is
B
equal to
equal.
1.
Not matching. Yes.
Not matching. Then we will start running our loop. From where? From length of S1. Length of S1 is what? 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. From here we will start the loop.
Oh, okay, 3.
Till where?
Okay.
Till length of S2. Till here.
Okay.
Okay. Then what is the entering element? S2 of I. Entering element is S2 of I, which is B. So, and leaving element is what? S2I minus length of S1, which means E. So then we will add in the current counter. In current counter, we will add the entering element. Entering element means B. So we will add B1. And leaving element minus. Leaving element is E. E will become 0. And if the current counter is equal to 0, then we will delete it, which means we will delete this. So we will have IDB, which is our window. IDB.
No,
Then
no.
we will compare.
Can you just tell me that line number 29? How is rotating back E? That one, yeah. I equal to 0, right? 0th iteration.
Sir, EIDBACOO. This is
Yeah.
your I.
Correct. That I got it. Yes.
You have to remove this E, correct? Because your window
Yes.
is this.
Yeah,
You
correct.
have to
Yeah.
remove this E. How will you remove E? I minus whatever is the length of this window.
Length 3, no?
3. From where 3 is coming? 3 is coming because size of S1 is 3.
Okay, yeah.
So I minus length of S1.
Okay, I 0 minus 3, 3 minus 3, right?
Why will I be 0? I is starting from S1. No, I is starting from here.
No, sorry, 3 minus 3, 0, correct. 0.
So
Pointing to
0. So
the,
E is at 0. That element will be removed.
okay. Then entering element plus one movement and one, okay. Current counter.
You have to take a pen. See, when I'm explaining it, you will understand it only 70%. Maximum. Remaining 30%, you have to take a pen and paper. Whatever I'm doing here, no? What I am doing, that you have
Yeah,
to...
I understood, sir, what you're doing.
These
32,
things like
32,
where I'm doing minus, Y from S1 to Y to S2, these things,
yeah.
don't worry about too much all those things.
So line number 32, right? 32 plus 1 means it can point to I, correct? It point to I.
Plus 1 means whatever is the value, if it is 1, it will do 1 plus 1.
No, what is the current counter of entering element plus equal to 1? That is the
What is
current,
the
what is,
entering? What is the entering element? What is the first? What is the current dictionary in the beginning? Current dictionary in the beginning is E is 1, I is 1, and D is 1, correct?
correct, yeah.
What is the entering element? B. B is the entering
Yes,
element.
correct. Yeah, B is your entering element. Yes,
So
correct.
I want to say in current counter entering element plus equal to 1. So
B
B
equal to
by
1.
default
Okay.
is 0, it will become 1.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And
Hmm.
leaving element is E. So E minus 1. So E will become 0. And
Oh,
if
got
it
it.
is 0, then I will delete it, which means this will be removed. So it
Got
will
it.
become
Got it. Okay.
I1, D1, B1, I1, D1 and B1.
Got it. Got it. Okay, sir. Indeed. Thank you, sir.
समझ में आया? रमेश जी clear?
Clear, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. 7:22. We'll stop for today.
I think one small question.
Please tell.
Yeah. Before Ramesh, someone asked, right? Can we not just iterate until we find the first character of S1 in S2? But the question itself says it's a permutation, right? It could be reverse order.
That's why I said no. That if you are having A, B, C, and you are having P, Q, P, E, F, G, H, M, and then B, C, and A, suppose.
Yeah.
So your permutation is here.
Correct.
We will start our window from here, then here, then here. Okay?
Yes.
What he told me was that why do you have to take a window when Q is not belonging to ABC, then this window it's never valid. So why to create that window?
Okay.
We will ignore this window, we'll ignore this window, this window, this window, this window, this window. When it will come to C, we'll see that C is a part of this string, then only we will make a window.
Okay.
Correct, no?
Got it.
But this is not going to help us because checking if Q belonging to ABC, that itself is a very inefficient operation.
That's in operation. Okay.
That will be O of N. ठीक है?
Got it.
Can we put this?
Sir,
code?
and one more optimization on the line number 33, right? Is not record. We can directly current counter of leaving element equal to 1, we can remove it, right?
Why?
Because why do we need to E colon 0, no? We are minus equal to 1 means E is already 1, right? The previous iteration. Then while we making the statement
Not
equal to
necessary
E
it will be
0.
1. It can be 2 also, no?
Okay, maybe the value might be
If
dynamic.
multiple times it is coming, then it can be having a higher value also, no?
Equal to 2 means 2 times coming, right? We are right now we are moving the one shift one by one. We are shifting.
Instead of E I D B A C 00, if it was E E D, then what?
E colon 2.
E
Yeah.
will be 2 and D will be equal to 1. When you go to this window, then you have to reduce E by 1, no? Because and B by equal to 1. Then it is EDB.
Okay, EDB. Then in this case, it's not deleting now. Okay, still be this.
It
Okay,
will
got
not
it.
delete
Okay.
it because it is not 0.
Okay, suppose if we deleted, entirely is gone. That
We will not delete it. Why will we delete it?
it's not deleted. It still keep the same equal to 2. That got it.
Okay, guys, I will paste this solution in your DSA sheet.
Yeah, and
Yes, sir,
also
tell me.
do need a favor, one more favor, sir. What you covered the previous problem, right? You can add it in the same sheet is possible.
I will add, sir.
Just
I will add.
yeah, yeah. Maybe it can be easy for our reference for future.
I will add it.
Yeah, maybe you have covered 6 or 7 problem only that you have marked it done in
Whatever
the
I have done, I will add it in this sheet. I will give it to you.
yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, guys, we'll stop here. Anyone having any doubts or questions? You guys who want to leave, you can leave. Anyone having any question, you can ask me. I'll stay for 5 more minutes. I will count till 5.
This is one kind of the sliding window, sir. I think in sequence of range. Is there any other pattern further? For example, first element to third element, and then we are shifting the one more element, and second to fourth. Is there any other pattern?
There are patterns. We will see.
Sliding
This
window pattern. I'm
prefix
asking.
sum is there. We will see.
Okay.
What is the space complexity O of n as we are making frequency dictionary? Frequency dictionary creating will be O of n. Because you are having n characters or her character ko you are putting in the dictionary. So every character will take constant space, constant time, but you are doing it n times, so it will be O of n. So in this question, you can also say that the time complexity is O of m plus n. This also you will see very often times m plus n. M is S1 and n is S2.
Okay.
Because both of them you are adding worst case. Space complexity, you can say that it will be constant because you are taking 26. Again, this you have to explain that, sir, we will make a dictionary. So it will take extra space, but that space is going to be constant because your dictionary can never have more than 26 characters. Correct, no? So that way it will be constant, but some people will say, no, it is O of n. You can say, fine, sir, it is O of n, but it will be constant. It is not that it will have n characters. There are only 26 unique characters, so it will be 26. If you are having uppercase, lowercase, then it will be O of 52.
If it is uppercase or lowercase, we can make it one case, right? Lowercase, anything is fine, right?
Depends on the question. That is not
The
a very
question,
logical. That is not a problem.
Okay. Then 26 plus 26, 52 character overall. Then.
O of 26 or O of 52, all of that is not considered. Okay, guys, can I go?
Okay, sir. So, okay. Once you update, please share the.
Sir, is there any
things.
solution like you mentioned, the odd, which will take the ASCII values to make it optimized? It will not be optimized a lot, but it is another way of writing the code. I will show you that also. Today we are not getting the time. Just remind me next class, I will show you. Or some other time when we are doing such a question, I will show you. It will be used in some places. So it will be good. So इसमें डिक्शनरी बनाया ना आपने, उसमें क्या करेंगे, 26 कैरेक्टर का एक लिस्ट बनाएंगे, जैसे कि पिछले क्वेश्चन में किसी ने कहा था कि नन 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 बोल के 5 का बना दो, वैसे 000 बोल के डालेंगे और जो भी कैरेक्टर है उसका ASCII वैल्यू निकालेंगे और उसको उस वैल्यू पे उसको 1 कर देंगे. तो इट इज लाइक ए डिक्शनरी ओनली बट इन अ लिस्ट. That concept will be used somewhere. We'll see that. Don't worry. If you have done this much, that itself is sufficient. Okay, guys, thank you. And so got it. So A will have 1 as a key. हाँ, A will have 1 as a key. A का ASCII वैल्यू 97 होता है, तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं, किसी भी कैरेक्टर में से A को माइनस कर देते हैं, तो फिर वो 0 1 2 3 हो जाता है. तो A का 97 होता है, तो A minus A will become 0. B is 96, so B minus A will become B minus A. If you do, then it will become 1. So for any character, if you want to find the odd, we do odd of that character minus odd of A, then you get that value. So then it will be 0 to 26. Otherwise, it will become from 96 to 96 plus 26.
So
Yeah,
while we make that ordinal approach, right?
This odd of, you see, this is odd of A, no? It is 97.
Yeah.
So you will do odd
Correct.
of A minus odd of A. Then you will get 0. Then you will get odd of B minus odd of A. Then you will get 1. So like that we will find out. It is a very standard way of finding out. This type of question, sometimes it is asked also.
Yeah, right. For the performance perspective, which one is good? I think this
Both are
numerical
same. In
comparison.
constant time, the list wala approach is better, but asymptotic analysis wise, both is O of n. But
Yeah.
in a
So
more detailed analysis, you will see that list one is better. But it's not that one is more acceptable, one is less acceptable. Both are okay. But we should know both, because in some questions, that approach will be used. So both we need to know in concept, but in terms of solving, both are similar. Asymptotically, both are similar.
yeah, right. But in real time, right, while we are making the string comparison versus numerical comparison is better
There
than
is no
string
string
comparison.
comparison. List comparison is there. List comparison is slightly more better than dictionary comparison, because in dictionary we are doing hashing and all. So hashing takes some constant time overhead. Okay.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's negligible. Asymptotically, both are O of n.
Yeah, that point I am clear. I'm asking just string comparison numerical, which is faster than faster.
Both are
String
constant time. Both are constant time.
constant time only. Okay, numerical is.
आशीष is asking YouTube पर array का video कब आएगा? आएगा यार.
Okay, so can you add the problem? Let me know, sir, and I will review
I will
this
add, sir.
problem.
I will add. Okay, guys.
We'll
We
see
will do it.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow, 3:30, 4 o'clock, sir. 4 AST.
Yes. Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.